Hello, and welcome back to Dungeons and Destinies. I am surrounded by 5 beautiful players. Say hi, players.
Hi, players.
Oh,
Hi.
uh,
Um, so tonight, all of the music you'll be hearing will be made by the wonderful Michael Gelfi. Unfortunately, Epidemic Sound got claimed to hell last time, so that's amazing. Glad that happened.
Rip.
But
Oh,
that's okay
I'm
because they do
sorry.
make great music. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. They make great music, so check them out anyway because they're really, really good composers and musicians. Does anybody else have anything they want to plug, add, say?
Subscribe.
Yeah, just to subscribe.
Watch my
right off
videos.
the bat.
All the art that you see now, officially, all of the art that you see on
Officially.
screen is done by Magnus.
Minus the Roll20 stuff, but like, you know. It's a
In the
collective
background.
effort. It's a collective effort.
We do a lot here.
We do,
alright?
we do.
I do nothing.
You recommend music that gets claimed.
That's your job.
That's on me.
I'm a moral support.
You guys show up. That's all you need to do.
Yeah.
With that, we're going to go back into the wonderful and pretty strange world of Aracretia. Last we left off, our players guided the drunken Beatrix to her room, and you all slept off what felt like a very strange hangover. Coming out of it, you were delivered a message by a very burly guardsman of Cobalt. He gave Tanaris 2 letters and informed you that the library was now open. Taking this chance to try and learn more about different things and yourselves and even a little bit of cooking, you all chose to go to the library and found a very disgruntled man sitting in a chair in front of what seemed to be, as he took to calling it, an elevator. It's his idea, and he took it from you. At that, you spent a little bit going through the library, looking for details about Rue's past, looking for items about Mistra, and you all ended up encountering the Nothic Ilgrob in his 12th floor study, and he relayed quite a bit of information to you in his strange and maniac rambling. As you made your way out of the libraries, you all decided to go and see Beatrix one last time before heading out of Cobalt. Heading in, you all found out that she had already written 5 recommendation letters for you, and, excuse me, at that, Magnus, you had a visitor.
Yep.
Leaving Tanaris behind inside the matron station, Bo, Lothric, Rue, and Magnus walked out to find Magnus's father face to face. Magnus's father clearly threatened some very strange things and told Magnus about a certain something that none of you really got to hear, but Magnus did. And as he turned to walk away, that is where we'll pick up tonight's session. So, you all stand on the cool blue stone streets of Cobalt. The hustle and bustle of the midday, starting to become afternoon sun kind of whirling around you, as the 4 of you, Lothric, Bo, Magnus, and Rue, watch as the 6 foot, what was it, 7, 6 foot 8?
He's
6'10".
yeah, no, he's tall. He's taller than that. He's 7
really
foot.
big.
I thought it was like 7 foot something.
He is 7 foot something.
He's tall. That's what
He's a big one.
Big
As
as
he
fuck.
turns to walk away, the heat wafting off of him in the sort of springtime afternoon, hitting you all in the face. As he turns and starts walking away, you 4 hear, "I'll be in touch, Magnus. I expect a response."
I'm just gonna watch him walk away until he's like out of sight.
Okay. Is anybody else doing anything?
Rue's gonna look over at Magnus and kind of mumble, "You failed to inform us of such a person."
Rue, I have a question. Hang on. Like, out of character, how high is your perception?
Mine?
Yeah, how high is your perception?
Rue's
Passive.
Passive perception is 11, 14.
Okay. So whenever you turn to look at Magnus, you can see that he is shaking.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And he's also not breathing.
Okay. Rue's gonna kind of like notice this and kind of like step closer towards him and be like, "Hey, it's okay. It's okay. I need you to take a deep breath." Okay? And she like puts her arm on their back.
Okay. Bo and Lothric, what are you two doing?
Dad's a fucking asshole. Your dad's a fucking asshole.
There you go.
You have no idea.
No. What was that about?
I need the four of you to each individually make perception checks for me.
Ooh, fun. Okay. I like perception checks.
Oh,
Which is
fuck.
funny because despite my high addition to it, I don't ever do well.
18.
19.
6.
17.
6!
Okay. So everybody but Rue, Rue, you're kind of focusing more on Magnus right now. But the rest of you, watching Magnus's father walk away in this kind of like this circular plaza with this single stone building in the middle of it. You watch as from the alleyways around the plaza out steps a fire genasi, then a second, a third, a fourth, and a fifth.
Oh my god.
And they all begin following Magnus's father out.
Are these, Cole?
Mm. No, these
Okay,
are not.
I didn't think so, but I had to ask. Yeah.
These are simply dressed, clearly warriors.
Would I recognize the armor on them at all?
Yes, you do. And actually, Lothric can make a history check to see if he recognizes the armor too.
Funky.
It's gonna be 17.
Okay. So, from what you gather, your time spent in Jorlheim was spent fighting for an empire that you hate. And you know for a fact that the empire was stationed in Astelborough, and as it moved up to the Northern Heims, they supplanted into a city in Ashmore, which is like a valley that's constantly being coated in ash by a volcano. These fire genasi are wearing the armor of the soldiers of Ashmore, as far as you can tell.
Magnus, is your dad a general of some sort?
Well, he was.
'Cause,
Kind
I
of still
mean-
is.
Nobody just gets followed around by armed soldiers all the time, except for generals.
Or Daenerys.
You know what I mean. Well, yes, we do. Do you just want to go back into the inn, or do we have to follow them?
I'm gonna kind of like wordlessly just walk back into the guard matron station, very, like, still very out of it.
Okay. As you walk in, Daenerys is still inside filling out paperwork and getting things together, as she said she would be doing. So you walk back into the guard major station, and Daenerys is gathering her things, filling out paperwork for the estate, and that's about it.
Rue kind of just looks at the rest of the group, obviously worried before just kind of wordlessly going inside as well.
Lothric's gonna do the same and go back into the guard station.
He's gonna give I don't know what the word is, a huff. He's just gonna grumble on his way back in.
Of a gruff.
Okay. So, Bo, make another perception check for me.
Oh
That
no.
scares the fuck out of me so much.
Yeah, that's fair. A 6.
Okay. So, it doesn't take much to notice that as you start heading back in, Magnus's father, I keep almost saying his name.
Don't do that to me.
I can't. Magnus's father stops and casts a gaze in your direction. And then
Bo immediately looks back, like just casts daggers over there.
Roll an intimidation check for me.
Oh my god.
Oh dear God.
Nicole's gonna bring back the battle map.
God.
DM, that would be a 5.
Okay. You see a dark look get cast across his face, and then from your time as a guard, as a town guard, you've seen a lot of evil. You've seen a lot of thievery and deceit and murder. He gives a grin that chills you to the bone, and then turns around and begins walking again.
Yeah.
He just walks back in.
Okay. So, as you guys enter, you hear Beatrix telling Daenerys, "So, if you were to leave today, there's a transport ship that can take you, but you'll have to pay. Otherwise, I don't know. You could talk to the dock workers. That might work."
How much would it cost for these ships that are leaving today?
It depends on, honestly, the captain of the ship. We have regulated trade ships, but they come every other day, and it's their off day today.
I see. Well, are the other players in vicinity by now?
Yeah, they just walked in, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to them and ask, so when would you guys like to leave?
Due to an unforeseen circumstance, I'd like to leave as soon as possible.
Unforeseen circumstance.
Well, explain
what-
outside.
Okay.
Are you sure we shouldn't explain while we're here?
Rue kind of like looks between Bo and just the rest of the group and kind of just like leans over and whispers, "I don't want Beatrix to have more on her plate. We just helped. But I don't. It depends on everyone else, of course. If you want to stay for a night or whatnot, it's up to everyone else."
I mean, I could pay for transit for whenever you guys are ready. Just give me the word.
I don't have anything else to do in town. I'm ready.
I want to get out of here as soon as fucking possible.
Beatrix, I think the consensus is that we want to leave today.
Very well. I'll send these recommendation letters and my report on ahead of you. And she kind of like gets up out of her chair, walks all the way around you guys, and opens the door into the adjacent room. Let's see. Bo because you're the furthest back. As she opens the room, you can see that this is like where she lives. This is like her room. There's like a small cooking pot and fire in the corner, and like a bed, and just it's like a mess of papers and books and letters. As she kind of like grabs like a cylinder and rolls up the recommendation letters and the report and stuffs it in there. Like puts a cap on it and then sets it on a table and waves her hand over it, and it pop out of existence.
Ooh.
She can do that?
And then she comes back out, goes around, and she says, "Well, I guess thank you all for working with me. I really appreciate it."
Of course. Thank you for watching our backs through all of this.
I also have to apologize for threatening you so often. I'm sorry about that.
Just thank you for not imprisoning us.
Yes, well, thank you for unearthing something that is far beyond my scope of understanding.
Happy to help. I do suppose then, are we all ready to go?
I suppose.
Ready as we'll ever be.
Alright.
Okay.
So, assuming, unless anybody has objections, you're all going to leave?
Yeah.
I'd like to say one more thing to Beatrice before we go.
Okay.
If you see anyone who looks like Magnus, but 10 times bigger, let us know.
Sure. I suppose I can try to do that.
Just keep an eye out. He kind of pushes his hat back down on his head a little more and walks out.
Okay. And Magnus, are you following them?
Yes.
Okay. So, you all begin to walk your way through the blue stone streets. So, you all begin to walk your way once again through the stone streets of Cobalt. The various commoners and people dressed in their fine silks and linens of vibrant colors. As they walk, they begin to notice you. Unlike the festival where it was an amalgam of people in tight streets and people selling selling food and other vendors and games and fun, this is a normal day. The sun is still high overhead. It's about afternoon still. About, let's say, 1 in the afternoon now. And as you begin waving your way through the blue stone streets, you notice that the blue begins to get darker and darker and darker until you find yourselves back at the port. The docks of large wooden towers and crisscrossing ropes and docks that look to be like buildings without walls on stilts coming out of a vibrant blue ocean look out over the rest of the city. The large towers you see in the distance, one of them you recognize as the library. The very stone beneath your feet leading to a world of sewage waste and a seemingly complex cave system. People begin to recognize you as you walk by, and almost unknowingly you walk by the Hearthfire Inn. And before you can take another step, Alrune steps out and he gives a little wave.
Aw. Rue's gonna wave back.
Um, the air is kind of colder now. It's still springtime. And eventually you make it to the docks. And there are, as you can see, a very large amount of ships in this half-mile wide semicircle of incoming and outgoing ships. What would you all like to do?
Rue's just gonna stand there and watch and like marvel at these ships that she's never seen anything like before.
Are there any ships like familiar to Daenerys, like the ones that are from the floating isles at all?
No.
Okay.
There's maybe one or two small skyships that look like personal kind of yachts, and
Right.
they're crudely made.
So no one that she would recognize.
No.
So, which ship shall we take?
I don't have an opinion. These all look amazing.
They're quite beautiful, aren't they?
They really are. If you get on one, are we actually like, are we sailing through the sea or like the air or?
Why are you asking? You've been on a boat before, dude.
Oh my god, you're right. Oh my god, wait. I forgot how she actually got there.
Do we know the pathway to the kingdom itself? Because we can choose our ships accordingly.
You were told specifically that passage would take a week and a couple days. But for the sake of moving this along, there are 3 ships that are taking you that will be able to take you there.
Cool.
Okay. Can we go ahead and look at the options?
Okay, so one of them is it's a transport ship. It's very. It looks like it can sink at any moment. Let's say that. There's a weathered old man, kind of like sleeping with his feet up on the dock next to it. There's another one where it's like a sturdy brig, that's manned by a couple helmsmen, and the captain looks to be pretty decent. And then there's a third one that is this kind of like almost frigate, which means it's like a thinner, longer ship, that has been transformed from a warship to a mercantile ship.
Rue's kind of like start to walk up towards the long ship.
Okay.
It's near Apollo.
As you walk up, you begin hearing different like a man shouting commands like, "Hoist the rope! Tie it off! Tie her off!" And then another man just calling responses. As one guy lowers a gangplank and comes down and stretches out his legs, he sees you walking up.
Hello? Rue's gonna like call and just kind of wave, politely.
Hi there.
Me and my group were wondering how much it would be to sail with your ship.
Well, I'm gonna need a bit more information than that.
Oh, we're going to, the castle?
The castle, right. That's what, in all of Lenarol? Any castle? Every castle?
No. Just let me pull up my map.
Sorry, looking through notes.
Oh,
I'm
I was
gonna.
gonna walk up.
The capital
Oh,
is
no?
called
Okay.
Alathor.
Called what? I'm sorry?
Alathor.
Alathor. Apologies. We're going to Alathor.
Well, you can't sail to Alathor. It's all the way inland.
Daenerys?
Hang on. What'd you say, Lothric?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, who said something? Somebody said something. Lothric, you need to speak more.
Okay, I will try.
That's true.
Sorry.
So only Daenerys would know the name of the capital. Daenerys and Magnus.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Stood at the castle Basilius, and I'd like a way to get to the closest port at least.
You've been requested. that's that's a rich tale. See, we just landed here, and we're not really looking to sail out anywhere, so it'll cost you a pretty penny each.
How
How much is a pretty penny? to
Well,
you?
considering that we only have the next, I don't know, month off, 150 gold per person.
Oh,
I
I
see.
think we might want to
Oh.
try one of the other ships, to be honest.
We'll weigh our other options. Sorry for wasting your time.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry that you couldn't pay up. And he turns around, stretches again, walks back onto the ship, and begins hauling things off.
okay.
Let's go try a different one.
Yeah. So there's the there's the gross, broken down piece of shit one, and then there was which other one, DM? I'm sorry.
It's a 3-mast brig that looks
Brig.
to be a trade ship.
Yeah, let's go to that one.
Okay.
There's a kind of a dude just standing there. He's kind of wearing like old, tattered, like almost like a London fog jacket. It's kind of like leathers, and he's wearing like a faux hat as he kind of like stares out at the harbor.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, yes. How may I help you?
We're looking for a way to get to Castle Basilius, and we're just looking at all of the ships as an option.
Oh yes, of course. Well, the closest port to Alathor that I know of would be in Ashima, which is maybe 3 days walk south of Alathor. It's a small town, lovely though. I once knew a girl from there. She was so pretty. Anyway, I could take you if you want to.
What would that cost us?
Oh, I don't know, say 75 gold per person.
The nurse will turn to the party. How does that sound?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. I can
It's-
afford that. I'm not exactly floating on coin at the moment, but I can make an exception.
Better than the longship.
I
Definitely
only
better.
have 68 gold on me, guys.
Oh, I
Oh,
can pay you a
don't worry.
difference. It's fine.
Thank you. Sorry.
I think this will work. Magnus, what do you think?
Huh? What? Yeah, that's fine.
All right, well, climb aboard. We'll be setting out in. And he kind of like looks up. Over the next hour or so, we want to beat the gales. He walks up the gangplank, and you begin. He begins calling out orders, and he invites you on.
Okay. Rue's gonna kind of start to like walk up the plank up onto the ship.
Okay, so you can all remove 75 gold pieces from your inventory, please.
Woot woot.
All right. Out of character, Bo, how much did you have
He has
on you?
68, so you'll be
Right.
removing 82
Two. All
if you're
right.
paying the difference.
Oh
Yep.
shit.
Oh, that is not
As
what I wanted
Lothric
to
is
do.
paying up for Bo, Daenerys is going to go ahead and pay for Bo instead.
I also
okay.
just realized that I only have 52 gold in my inventory at the moment.
Oh no.
Daenerys will pay for Magnus too.
Okay, so
Okay, well, I already subtracted it, so.
that's
How
225
much?
gold from Daenerys and 75 gold from Rue and Lothric.
God, I wish I were rich.
I still have my 68 gold.
Yeah.
Thank you, 10.
Oh. Thank you, Dan.
You're
Sorry.
welcome.
Thank you, Dan.
So the ship sets sail, and it's not long before you watch the blue gem of Liv La Coeur disappear over the horizon. To the left of you, as you're plotting your course, I'm going to draw on roll 20. This is the way you guys are going. So here's Cobalt, and you're going to be going this way, then up through here, and all the way over here, then up, and then through this river.
Oh, funky. Okay.
So, over what feels like a really long time, and especially to Magnus, for multiple reasons, you set sail. And I'm going to have to ask one of you to roll a d20 for me.
Can I do it? I'd like to do it.
Sure, go ahead.
How's a 9?
Okay, give me just a second. So as you're sailing, the weather begins to change, and
Fuck.
the captain says, "Oh, we didn't... Oh, damn." And a very thick, dense fog sets in, and it belays your approach to the river by 2 days.
Oh.
With that, it takes you guys about now a week and 2 days to get to the mouth of the river, and you begin sailing up it, having men row up the river rather than by sail as the winds blow south out of the mainland. As you roll up through the mouth of the river for a good couple miles, maybe about half a day, it is all forest. From the beach to the end of the river is thick, dense forest. But as you get further away from the mouth of the ocean and deeper into Liv La Coeur, as you sail upriver, the forest gives way to clear, rolling green hills. And you notice that they descend the sails now, and wind begins to pick up again. And as you roll in, you notice that over these green rolling hills, there are moving things. These creatures made of sticks and sail walk and move over the hills of Liv La Coeur through pastures and grazing grounds as the wind catches them.
Oh.
So cool.
Neat. Okay.
And as the winds pick up, they move a little bit faster, and etc. Because none of you are native to Liv La Coeur, you don't know what these are. So, if you want, I can have Bo, Lothric, or Magnus make a history check.
Got an 18.
3. 19.
Okay. So, I'm assuming Magnus isn't going to make one.
No.
Okay. So, Lothric and Bo, you remember that from a very, very long time ago, 200 to 300 years ago, Liv La Coeur was in... From 300 years ago to about 80 years ago, Liv La Coeur was in a very deadly war with a kingdom called Iclea. And the way Liv La Coeur is that it has a very strange climate in that winds blow inward instead of outward towards the sea when you get further inland. And this creates a lot of storm cells and a lot of very different, strange wind drifts. So each of these machines are made to keep track of where the wind is blowing at any given time, so as to kind of help predict the weather. And as you go, eventually you all stop at a very small docks outside of it. What looks to be a pretty small town, maybe about 600 to 1,000 people. A smattering here and there of buildings made of stone and wood and thatch. The river begins flowing. You smell just fish and whatever a fucking medieval town smells like, shit and rot, I guess.
Piss.
You begin
Nice
to hear,
description.
for the first time in a week and a half, sounds of civilization and life. As the gangplank gets lowered onto the dock, you are now standing in front of the small town of Asima.
Ooh.
And he says,
Can I
"Well,
see? Is there any like giveaways to what time it is right now?
I mean, it's like morning-ish.
Okay, I was gonna make sure that we didn't need to like go get into an inn.
Nah, bitch, we're
Um,
going camping.
The captain
Oh my
who
God, I
you've
love
come to
that.
learn is named Al Gore, kind of says, "Well, this is the last stop. Thank you for being patient with me. That fog really came out of nowhere. Not sure what happened there, but, well, I'll give you about 2 hours to get your things and go, and then I must return."
Thank you, Algor.
Thank you. We
Thank
really
you for making
appreciate
the trip
it.
for us.
Of course, of course.
Rue's gonna grab all of her belongings and hop off the ship.
Okay.
Getting Dusty off that ship fucking immediately.
So you all descend, and for the first time in a while, you are standing on solid ground.
Magnus is going to lay down. Face first,
Toasty ground.
into the dirt.
So as you do that, there's a very brief, "Are you all right there?"
Nope.
And you hear like a as this person walks through the sand towards you.
Just like turn my head and look at him.
Okay. So all of you see a very scrawny but tall half-elf. His hair is kind of a mess. I gotta fucking pull it up again because I'm a idiot.
So wait, am I laying in sand or dirt?
It's sand
Okay,
and dirt.
laying in
It's like the
sand.
bank of a river.
Oh yeah. I got you.
okay.
I got you.
I was
It still
I was
happens
honestly
to
gonna be
work
really
up here and
concerned
it
if
gets
Magnus put his. I was gonna be really
Just
concerned if
laid
Magnus
in
put his
shit.
face in the dirt, and it was just gonna be like dirt and shit and whatever medieval towns roads are. I was gonna be like, you don't want your face in that, bro.
Nah, man. I'm
Okay.
fucking.
Great manure.
So
Lothric
you all
low-key turns into Anakin Skywalker. I hate fucking sand.
Yes.
you lived in a fucking desert for a year and a half. Anyway, you all see a thin half-elf man who looks like he's seen better days. He's wearing what you recognize as matron armor, but is, instead of the blue of cobalt, is this kind of green yellowish chainmail with cloth coverings and leather bracers. He's got frazzled blonde-ish hair and no accessories, no pieces of jewelry at all. He says, so, you all came off of the ship just now, yes?
Correct.
Well, first of all, and he kind of extends a hand to, let's say, Lothric. My name is Falmorn Whisperwim. It's nice to meet you. I'm the matron here of Asima.
Can you write that name in Roll20 real quick?
No, fuck you.
Please? I'm trying.
Thank you, Cole.
Well, it's good to meet you. My name's Lothric. Person on the ground is Magnus. Point to the other cowboy-looking dude. We have Rue. Point to her, and this is Daenerys.
Oh, Daenerys. So, that must mean that you all are, what was it? The...
Band of the Wild Storm.
Yes, the Band of the Wild Storm. Word travels quickly. Well,
So it
Always
seems.
does.
this is a quaint town. I hope you find it welcome. May I ask what you're doing here?
Just
Just
passing
needing
through on the way
passage
to
through
the capital.
Wow, both of you get jinxed. He says, "Oh well. Oh, I must say I'm a bit saddened to see you come and go so quickly, but if that's the way, you might want to wait for the Griftmoors to come back before you head out."
What's a
Who's
Griftmore?
that?
More.
Oh, the Griftmoors, so Magnus, you would know this. The Griftmoors are the family, like a pseudo royal family that has like a huge
Oh.
amount of status. They deal with all of the mail trading in and out, mail routes in all of Lineral.
Oh, then Daenerys would know them too, wouldn't they?
You wouldn't know. You would. I mean,
Oh,
you would have
okay.
heard of them, but they're not really anything Daenerys would have studied.
Okay.
Oh.
Well,
Um.
sorry, at the moment we're kind of in a hurry. When do you think they might be back?
Well, they'll be back surely by the morrow. If you're truly in a hurry, you can go now. It's just traveling with the Griftmoors is always safer, although worth a price, of course. You know, the roads can be very dangerous.
I'd prefer to travel in a group, of course.
I'd prefer not to spend any more coin than we have to.
And from what I've heard, you all are very capable of yourselves, so you may not have to at all. Excuse me.
Well, thank you for the suggestion. Do you happen to know where the best, like, inn to stay would be if we do decide to stay?
Oh, yes, of course. Let me pull that up. Do. There are actually 2 inns in all of Asimar. There's the Pantry's Beagle and the Cracked Bed.
I like those names. Those are cool.
I like the cracked bed. It has implications.
Of course you do.
Ha ha ha.
It's funny!
If you're looking for a bite to eat, I might recommend the Man and the Rooster, the Grappling King, and the Hoarding Rat.
Please.
Which do you think is the best? Like, has great food?
All 3 of those are the recommendations out of like the 20 restaurants here.
Oh. Okay, thank you.
Quite a bit of restaurants for a small town.
Which one's your go-to?
I personally like, well, the Man and the Rooster has a lot less gambling, so that one.
Fair.
We have a lot of restaurants because a lot of people come in and out of the city heading to Alathor.
Makes sense.
What kind of games do they play?
No. You don't have money to
Oh.
gamble.
Gambling
No.
is, I'm afraid, illegal anyway, so please do not engage in that.
No, I mean, never mind. Sorry.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
Of course, if you need anything, I mean, you'll be able to find me. It's a small place.
Will do.
Thank you for your help.
He kind of like turns around. He says, "Of course, no problem," and he starts walking away.
All right.
What do you guys say we do?
Honestly, I'd like
Oh,
to
I-
get run as fast as
I
possible.
wouldn't mind a quick bite to eat before we head out. I mean, I don't really have the coin to spend on an escort, and personally, I don't like being escorted anywhere.
Do we want to stop at a general store for any supplies we might need?
That might be for the best.
Sounds like a good
Yeah.
idea to me.
So we can get a bite to eat, stop by the general store, and continue moving along.
I think that would be best.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Okay. Which one of the restaurants did we really want to go to? The one that he recommended? That was his
Yeah,
go-to?
Honestly, that seems the safest bet.
I need to keep my mitts out of other people's coin pockets.
I didn't know you were a gambler.
Well, there's not a lot of fun things to do whenever you live in a small town like
You
that.
should have seen him at the fair. He saw a card game and immediately booked it.
I was hoping there was bare knuckle boxing, but there's never bare knuckle boxing.
Well, they're
I
gonna
mean,
bare
Bo, if you
knuckle,
want to go a
right?
few rounds, just let me know. We don't have to bet on it. We can have a friendly
Don't
little
tempt me.
bout if you want.
Don't tempt me.
Keep it in mind.
Is this like with or without magic?
Without, of course. It's bare knuckle boxing for a reason.
So I'm going to say you've all been talking about this while exploring the town.
Yes, very much. Very much.
Correct.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes.
So as you kind of make your way through, you begin to hear other people talking. As you do, you begin to hear people talking, and let's see. Magnus and Rue, you both pick up on a few conversations you overhear, as you two have the highest passive perceptions. One of them is you guys begin to hear different conversations, and Magnus and Rue, you both hear one conversation in particular. You know that new family, the dog shacks that moved in? I heard they're up to no good. You know, their daughter went missing not but 3 nights ago. And another guy says, yeah, that's what they all say whenever somebody new moves in. You can't trust them. No, I swear. I heard that their neighbors overheard like some rhythmic chanting. Terrible things. I think they're part of a cult, the other guy says. You can't be making rumors of people you hardly know, alright? Just give it a couple days and we'll find out. And then another conversation you hear is, he disappeared, I don't know, 2 weeks ago.
Oh shit.
Where'd he go? Do you know what happened to him? No, not at all. We've been looking for him, but there's just no sign at all. I'm losing sleep over it, and until he comes back, I don't know what I'm gonna do. As you guys continue walking.
I'm gonna commune this to the rest of the party. So, apparently, there are other people going missing here as well. We might want to let the guard matron know if he doesn't already. I don't know if we want to try to solve this problem as well. It's honestly up to you guys.
I don't think it's our problem to solve. This seems like something that's just a lot bigger than us right now.
But if we don't stop it, what
Tell
if the
them.
guards can?
There is always a chance that it's like nothing to do with whatever the fuck we've got going on in Cobalt. But considering the chances,
We could just let Falmorn know about what happened in Cobalt. That way, if need be, he can contact Beatrix, and they can discuss. Maybe there's a link, but we can let the actual gods handle it.
give him a few
Yes,
pointers, let him know
think
what
that's quite
helps.
I think so. Let's
We won't
Keep
go
going.
do a heist this time.
no heists.
No more heists.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
I
Food?
guess we're looking for Falmorn or food, whichever is easier.
Yeah, food probably.
Okay.
Food then.
Food, general
Well, it
store,
doesn't-
Fillmore.
Yeah.
It doesn't take you very long to find the Man and the Rooster. It's this kind of like shoddy wooden building. It's quiet inside, but as you approach, you can already smell a litany of flavors and spices in the air that immediately bring your mouth to water.
Ooh. Is this anything like a tavern or more of like a sit down
It's a tavern.
restaurant? It's a tavern still? Okay.
I'm gonna head and try to find a place to sit.
Okay.
So I
as you
notice
enter-
anyone kind of. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask if I notice anyone kind of concerning.
Make a perception check.
Yeet. That is a 16.
You don't see anybody in particular, no?
Okay.
So, as you enter Magnus, it's a fairly well lit room. There's 6 tables off to the left. There's a clear walkway, and off to the right, there's a small bar. There's a small human woman standing behind the bar, kind of just like conversing with a patron.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for her to finish talking before we're like, hey, we're hungry. Can we, like, order something, please?
She's deeply in conversation.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't want to mess with that chicken. One of you guys can do it.
Okay. Bo's just going to kindly walk up, just wave a little bit, and just say, howdy, ma'am, whenever you have the time.
She's like, yeah, and then that's when I figured. Hold on. Yes, what can I get you?
Preferably just some menus. We were just hoping to grab a bite to eat and get out of your hair.
Oh, if you wanted to get out of my hair, you shouldn't have gotten into it.
Okay.
Take a seat. Somebody will be there to assist you.
And he walks off.
Okay. She goes back to the conversation she was having before.
The rest of us, like, over here, we were right there. We overheard the exchange, right?
I don't know. Did you? Did
I
you
don't
follow
know.
Bo?
I don't know, but
No,
it's
Magnus
not,
is
like,
sitting at a
that far.
table.
No.
So Magnus, as you sit down, a very short and stocky dwarf, like, fucking bolts out of a back door straight to the table, and he's like, "Hi, what can I get ya?"
Lunch, hopefully.
Right, lunch. Well, for the lunch menu, we got beef, any kind of wheat soup, other wheat, and shite, what was it? It's a house special.
Because he's a dwarf, would that mean he's cooking in specific?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say something in Dwarvish, but I have no idea if he was gonna, like, do something.
What's the
just
house
gonna-
special exactly?
Oh, it's a soup. I know that much. Sorry, it's my first day.
You're fine. You're doing
Aw.
great. I'll take the beef.
Of course.
Maybe 3 orders. And I can't remember if Alhart is a vegetarian
She
or
is
if it
not.
was
Daenerys?
was it Daenerys?
I think Daenerys is a vegetarian.
I think Daenerys is a
Daenerys,
vegetarian.
are you a vegetarian?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. I'm gonna order 4 orders of beef, and
I
I'm gonna
had to
order...
look at my notes. I'm sorry.
No, I thought so because I was like, druid, probably. And then wheat soup.
Right.
Yeah.
Coming right up. That'll be Well, do you want your ticket now? I don't really know how this works.
You're fine. Yeah, go ahead and give it to me now so I can pay you.
All
and
right.
we'll get out.
He kind of like scrawls on a pad really quick and tears it off, puts it down, and rushes back to the kitchen. What you see in front of you is, not an exchange of gold. It says, your meal will cost either 3 months of food or 5 favors.
Rue's gonna.
That
She's kind of
mean?
standing off to the side, but she's gonna join Magnus at the table. And she kind of like
So-
looks at the receipt.
I might have fucked up. Like, I'm showing her the receipt. I might have fucked up. I forgot that some towns don't really do. I think we're gonna. I think I want to do the favors. Rather than a month's
Yeah,
worth of food.
This is. You think we would have been warned of something like this, but
Nope. That's normally if shit like this is going down. It's more of a local kind of thing. We'll be fine.
see.
It's not gonna. This might put
We
a
don't
slow.
have. Okay.
This might put a slow on our journey, but
Actually, I have an idea for the favors.
they might be
How-
specified. But can go on.
Well, what if I brewed them a couple of healing potions?
And like it'd be one favor for one healing potion.
For
Yeah. Five. I guess essentially med kits on a bottle.
Maybe. Well, if they let us offer, then we can try.
So as you're talking, it takes a
Alright.
bit of time, maybe
Just
about 20
something to keep in
minutes,
mind.
but the dwarf rushes out with 3 plates, puts them down, rushes back, rushes out with 2 more plates, and puts them down. And he stands there and he says, "All right, there you go. Yeah. Anything else?"
question. So this favors for food thing. Are these specified or are these just?
Right. Well, restaurants around here, this entire town, most of the towns in, well, if it's not a city, it doesn't really. We're too poor to deal with exchange of coin. You must understand. So we
No,
deal
that's-
with the 3 Fs: food, fun, and favors. So the favors can be, well, anything that we want, but it's not going to be too excruciating for you. We're
Oh,
not
yeah.
going to have you fighting anything. It'll be more like manual labor.
Oh,
Is there a list of
Of
favors
course.
we can look at, if anything? Like, does people need
No,
help around? Or...
these are like, when you're called on kind of thing. It's, think of it like a loan.
oh. We
Problem is with that is that we won't be in town for long.
Well, then you'll have to do the food. Or the fun.
I mean, can be pretty entertaining at sometimes.
Well, if you put on a show for us, that should be enough.
I'm gonna stand up, gonna like find me a
You
good
should
little.
probably eat first.
Nah, it'll be fine. I'll come eat in a little bit. Well,
Alright.
yeah, no, I'm gonna go do the thing. What is the kind of like vibe of the rush of the tavern at the moment?
There's like 4 or 5 people here, and they're all just like chilling.
Okay, that's not. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm just gonna pull out my violin that I have and like find a good little spot where everyone can see me and start doing like a nice jaunty tavern tune.
Okay, make a performance check for me.
thank God we have a
Sure.
bard.
Something I'm good at. Oh my god. Something I'm good at. Oh my god. That is a 21.
Jesus.
Woo.
Okay.
Listen,
so like,
plus 5 to performance is ugh.
as you begin playing, a lot of the patrons, the 4 patrons, begin like, nodding along and kind of like, begin happily eating their lunches, and then you see the human one behind the bar kind of roll her eyes and then begin talking louder.
Do you think this is gonna work? Okay,
Yeah,
just
that
like
should
asked
work.
her.
I don't think. Well, I don't know. Like I said, it's my first day, so let me go check. And he back off into the kitchen. About 2 minutes later, he comes back out. Yeah. Oh, chef said that would work.
Great, lovely, thank you.
No problem. He kind of like looks around. Well, I guess I should clean. And he kind of walks away.
Oh, this poor dude.
This is
Man.
exactly how I was my first day. Rue's gonna start eating.
Okay. This food is pretty good. It's well spiced, well made, well handled. It's not incredible, but it's pretty like 3-star kind of level.
Okay. Sweet. Magnus is like still performing, right?
Oh yeah, I've got like a few good 5 or 7 songs on me.
Okay.
Wow.
Rue's just kind of gonna bop her head as she's listening and eating.
Okay. So, we'll say that you all eventually finish, and you are free to do as you wish now.
Okay. So after this, we wanted to go to the general store, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay. What direction do you think that would be?
The dwarf. Poof. All right, you want a general store?
Oh.
I love him!
Well, there's quite a few stores here. So there's leather and brass, where you can get anything you want made out of leather or brass. There's Zishun's Leathers, contender with leather and brass. There's Gorova's End, that's a general store. Rust and Fire and the Lonely Blacksmith, both blacksmiths. And Rollcott's Tools, which are just like farming tools.
Okay.
There's also like, I think, upwards of like 20 grocers.
Oh, wow.
Do
Okay.
any of them deal in gold?
Unfortunately, no.
Do they also deal in favors?
Like I said, the 3 Fs, and he kind of like looks down and flips a page out of his notebook.
Favors,
Right.
fun, and food?
Favors, fun, and food, yeah.
Okay. Alright. Great. Thank you.
Although I suppose if you're looking to make any coin, there's always the board at the matron station, just on the west side of town.
Oh. Okay.
Alright. Bo's just gonna thank him in Dwarvish and wait for the rest of the group to start walking off, because he's gonna walk in the wrong direction again.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
There he goes. But well, we gotta decide like which one we're going on for, or which like store we're going to first. We just want a general, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there
Yeah.
That's why I said I was gonna wait.
Bo's just like outside, just walking in a circle.
So there's leather and brass.
The other leather store.
The other
There's leather and brass,
store.
Zishun's Leathers, Gorova's End, which is the general store, Rust
Okay,
and
that's
Fire, the Lonely Blacksmith, which are both blacksmiths, and Rollcott's Tools.
Okay.
And that's just
So, yeah. Did we want to stop at Gorova's End?
I think that would be
That's our best bet.
best, but I think we also need to figure out like food, fun. I forgot the other fucking F.
Favor.
Favors.
That.
The one that you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I don't think everyone will take entertainment. Unless Bo's wanting to build a barn.
I mean-
What do you do? I literally know that you've worked on a farm, and that's kind of it.
First, I worked on a farm. I did some other stuff, and now I'm here with you assholes.
Exactly.
You worked on a farm for like 3 years, and then everything else was goldsmithing.
Yep.
Worked on a farm for 3 years, and man's made that his entire personality.
He donned the cowboy hat and never took it off.
Oh, you. Oh, just you fucking wait. Just you wait.
Great.
So what are you guys doing?
Yeehaw. We are gonna go to Geneva's End.
No, fuck you. I want
Grove's
to hear
End,
from
sorry.
Lothric. He hasn't talked much. Say something,
Okay.
Lothric.
Okay.
I would like to go to one of the blacksmiths.
Ah,
Okay, there you go.
very good.
So, are you guys splitting up or what?
I'll go with Lothric. Blacksmith sounds interesting.
Okay.
It's and he's going to Geneva's Inn.
It's
Yeah, I'm gonna
Garova's
go.
End.
Garova's, I said it wrong.
Rova's Inn. Sorry.
I'm going with Tenny.
Alright, so Rue, Daenerys, and Magnus are going to Garova's End, while Lothric and Bo are heading to which of the blacksmiths? The Lonely Blacksmith or Rust and Fire?
Rust and fire sounds pretty good to me.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, Dwarf gives you general directions, and you begin heading off through the kind of strange, weirdly made streets. Some are very cramped, some are very spacious, almost like there was no city planning. And eventually, Lothric and Bo, you two make it to Rust and Fire, and there is a man, very long dreadlocks, as he's hammering at a piece of forged steel. Well, it wouldn't be steel, but you know what I mean.
Right.
Oh, I beg you, please tell me this is a Goliath. Please.
It is not.
We'll see. Don't worry.
All right,
No,
Bo,
it's,
do you think we're going to
it's a
need
human.
anything? Do you have anything on your mind that you might need while we're here?
I would at least like to take a look at their swords.
Agreed. I could use a new one, maybe, if I can afford it, but...
Maybe a spear? I don't know.
All right, well, let's look around. And we'll just go into the shop.
Okay. So standing behind the shop is another dwarf. This guy is clearly like the designer. Like after the steel has been woven, he's the one that puts the finishing touch. And he says, "Hi, welcome in. What can I get you?"
Oh, we're just looking around, seeing if you have anything of interest.
Oh, there's plenty of interesting things here. Best blacksmiths in Azuma.
Okay, what kind of swords do you have? Like,
Yeah.
different
Any swords?
qualities
We
that
got
sword?
Great swords, long swords, scimitars, you name it, we got it.
Alrighty then.
I'm gonna say in Dwarvish, anything from Solili? Solili? I don't know.
That is probably the most offensive thing I've ever heard.
Oh,
Oh. What? Why? Why is that a fact?
Do you just assume that all dwarves are from Solili? That's pretty fucked up.
For your information, I'm from Solili. I'm not trying to be.
Well,
a
good
friend.
for you.
I apologize.
I accept your apology. I'm sorry that I was so crass. No, we have nothing from Solili.
Thank you.
Alright, Lothric's gonna go over to the great swords. And would there be anything that catches by chance?
There's one greatsword hanging up. It's incredibly ornate. Like, it's the hilt and guard are like two woven pieces of metal, almost like a bar or like a a block has been twisted, so it's like twisting as this shape. And the hilt itself is like it looks like it's made of like steel made to look like dragon scales. The blade itself is incredibly sharp. He says, "Oh, you caught my eye. That's my masterpiece. Only 750 gold for that."
Okay. Well, I'll
You
let
have
you
any
know what
fancy
I
dagger?
decide.
Oh, sorry.
No, that was it. Good.
Daggers. I mean, what are you looking for?
Well, I know dwarves' craftsmanship can be very amazing, but I don't know what. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I only have 68 gold pieces. What would be in the range of that?
Probably just a normal dagger.
Okay, I'll just get myself a dagger.
All right, it'll be 60. Well, yes. I suppose if I sell at the city, I'll be able to trade 10 gold. Yeah, all right. Let's say 55 gold pieces.
So hands them that and take, or yeah, just hands them the money.
Okay, he hands you a sheathed dagger. With that, we're
Thank
going
you
to go
kindly.
to Rue, Tanaris, and Magnus. You two arrive at the guard matron station. This one's much bigger than the one in Cobalt, and you can kind of assume that this is because it also serves as a barracks for the town guard that live here. It's kind of this like almost brick building. It's very flat, very boxy, very not flashy at all.
Okay. Hmm. So, I guess maybe we should come up with a list of all the things that we wanted to get.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah.
we're
I'm
doing
sorry
that
about
later,
that.
Cole.
My bad.
You're good, you're good, you're good.
So
It's okay.
you end up going to Garova's End, not the guard matron station.
There we go. I was like,
It's
Yeah.
Take two. God reckoned it.
Garova's End is this like it's triangular, so it's a triangular stone building, and on top of like the flat roof triangle there sits a dome made of glass.
Whoa.
This is awfully, pretty.
Very nice building for such a small town.
Especially for one that doesn't pay in coin.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, Tanaris, what did you need from here?
I suppose we just need some, like, food to last us through the walking and whatnot.
Well,
Okay.
we're gonna need rations. We might need a couple of kits of some sort if we find any that we catch an eye on. Do we know what the terrain is gonna be like?
As far as you can gauge, it's mostly like farmland and hills.
Okay. Do all of us have bedrolls? I'm assuming yes, but I'd have to ask.
No,
No.
but I sleep in
No,
trees.
That's right, but I also don't see many trees around.
There's smatterings of trees.
Okay. We'll find trees for Tanaris.
Yes.
Did anyone else want to get anything other than that, or?
Maybe if I just look around. I don't really have anything set in my mind. But,
Yeah.
So Rue's gonna go ahead and walk inside.
Magnus as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yours as
you
well.
three enter, and as you open the door, you pass through a curtain of beads. And despite the glass dome, this place smells of incense and is very dark. Yeah. Like incense so much that it kind of like immediately starts giving you a headache kind of vibe. No. And there, as you enter, there is a single table in the middle and a bunch of shelves lining around and a crystal ball in the center of the table. And there's a whole bunch of different shit all over the shelves. And you see a old woman as she kind of like has like spectacles sliding down her nose. She looks up and she says, "Oh my, Edmund, Edmund, did we purchase more help? And then you don't hear any response, and she says, "Oh, I see. You're here to purchase something. Are you here to get your fortunes read?"
Fortunes, right?
No, ma'am. Unfortunately, we don't exactly have the time for that. We're just.
Oh, come
Daenerys
on,
is gonna
it'll be
walk to the
fast. And
table.
she kind of like hobbles up to the
Daenerys.
table. Oh, see the and she readjusts her glasses. The bird sits down. Yes, yes. And she kind of
But
sits down, and she stretches a little bit, and she says, "Okay, now if you'll excuse me." And she reaches over and plucks one of your feathers.
oh,
She says, "Ah, yes, beautiful, beautiful." And she gives it a sniff. "Oh, House Dorathian, I see. Very prestigious indeed." And she takes it, and she holds it really close to her face, clearly trying to see. She says, "Oh yes, yes. 1 and 3, 4. Oh my! Well, that is quite a fate, I must say."
what do you mean by this?
"In order to find out, you'll have to pay."
Pay? Pay how much?
"Well, the people here like to pay in favors, fun, and food, but Garova," and she kind of gestures to herself, "has lived a very long life, and coin is always hard to come by. Isn't that right, Edmund? Edmund?" No response.
Can we see Edmund?
Can you see Edmund? No. There's nobody else.
Okay.
This is really weird.
Well, how much coin would you like, madam?
Oh, I suppose, say 15 gold.
Daenerys will put down 15 gold.
Okay, so she kind of very quickly snatches it up, and she says, "You are to follow in your father's footsteps. It's very dire indeed, a very... Oh my," and she takes another look at the feather. "Oh, but what's this? Edmund, you didn't say anything about love." "No."
Love?
"Well, that's Edmund for you. He does not understand such things. But follow in your father's footsteps you will. Take the right paths towards where he went, and you will stay alive."
That's kind of my plan. Thank you.
"Of course. Anyone
It's our
else?"
turn.
I have to be honest, my curiosity is piqued. Oh,
You have the gold for this.
I do. We're just gonna step forward kind of sheepishly.
"Take a seat, young one. No need to be shy.
Rue's gonna go ahead and take a seat.
Give me your hand. Let me see."
And she reaches forward.
She grabs it and she says, "Oh my, you're a woman. Well, forgive old Garova. She can't see too well anymore."
No worries.
She begins tracing the lines in your palm with her finger. She says, "Oh yes, and intersects at the 8th, yes. Oh, but the 4th is curved. Yes, I see." And she gets a little bit closer and closer and closer to your palm until she's breathing on it as she talks.
She's leaning all the way back.
"Oh yes, stop that!" And she pulls you a little bit. "I must see. Oh yes, my, no, Edmund, no, that's terrible. You're wrong, Edmund. There's no way."
What is Edmund saying, ma'am?
"He's saying that You are to tell of a terrible oncoming danger. But what danger is this?
You don't know what danger?
Oh, it's unspecified. It doesn't... Edmund, there's no way! And she kind of, like, looks around over her shoulder. She says, you don't know... Your eyes are going, Edmund. Your eyes are going. Edmund thinks that a small child is in the works of danger. Imagine that.
A child?
Yes, he says child. I do not know what he means. Oh, but what's this? And she traces another line in your poem. Oh, my, a terrible foreboding indeed.
What?
15 gold, and you'll know.
She forks up the 15 gold.
She snatches it, puts it, you hear like... She says, a resurrection of a deity is in your future. Very bad.
Oh. Well,
That is all. And she drops your palm. Would you like to go, young one?
No, I'm fine. Thank you. Magnus is
Of
like
course.
looking at the shelves and everything, kind of ignoring this whole exchange.
Are you looking to purchase something?
Yes. We have kind of a long journey ahead of us, 3 days-ish. And we need supplies for the road.
Of course. Of course. Well, supplies in general will cost you... No, Edmund, no. I don't think we need the... Fine. Edmund says just take whatever you need.
You're certain?
Whatever we need.
Are you sure?
That's what he says. I cannot disagree.
At least, like, a bit of entertainment or something.
No, I'm sick of entertainment. All they give me is entertainment. I've got Edmund for that.
What's all on her shelves? First.
Just fucking anything. Anything and everything. This is like the accumulation of a lifetime's worth of traveling and shit.
Got it.
Oh boy.
Wait.
5, 10, 15. We'll probably grab like 25 rations, some rope, and quick, think, Magnus. What else? I had a list, but I lost it because I'm an asshole.
Oh boy.
Rue, do you have a bedroll?
Do I have a bedroll?
And I would know whether or not Lothric and Bo have bedrolls, right?
You would know that Lothric and Bo both had rules because you spent enough time with them.
Yeah, I thought
I do
so.
not. I have a I have a blanket,
What's
but
up?
not a.
I don't have a bedroll.
You have a bedroll. Fuck off.
But I've used
You have a bedroll, fuck off!
Give yourself
Dusty.
a bedroll.
Okay.
We've gotten you another one by now.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna grab a bedroll for Rue. Tanaris, are you sure you don't want one?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
I'm at least like grab her a blanket or something.
Okay. So
They're
eventually.
like,
Oh, go ahead.
are there potions
No.
at all? Okay.
Are there any instruments?
No. For the sake of we need to move on.
Okay, just out of curiosity.
Eventually, as you guys begin to gather your things and leave, she says, Edmund just says good luck.
Tell Edmund we say thank you.
Edmund, did you hear that? Such fine young folk. Well-mannered, too. Oh, such a shame.
Okay.
Nope. I'm not. Nope.
Let's. Thank you, Edmund. Let's go.
I
Okay.
agree.
So as you thank Edmund, you hear a "You're welcome," and then you walk out.
Thank you.
Ooh.
I like that
What?
old lady, kind of, but
Did you hear what she said when she read our poems?
first I thought she might be full of shit, but then she started spouting shit about the child as well.
She mentioned the child.
Ended
There's always something about the child.
Always.
literally everything.
And resurrecting a deity?
Quite curious about that.
That I don't know. I don't know. Can we just go tell the dude about that thing that it could be with the village and then go find the guys?
So
Magnus
at that,
is
we're
like
gonna
rubbing his
take a
face.
quick break.
Wait, do what?
We're gonna take a quick break. We'll come back at like 8:15.
Okay.
Howdy, y'all. Magnus told me to say a couple of words to the people watching us, whatever the hell that means. But they also told me to tell you to subscribe on both Twitch and YouTube. That way, y'all can get a notification for when we post on both platforms alike. Anyways, with that said, let's get back to our regularly scheduled shitfuckery. Thank you kindly for watching. Have a good one. Magnus! I told you not to use thunderclap in the estate!
Alright. So as we come back, Magnus, oh fuck, Rue and Daenerys both just left Garova's End. And yeah, that's about it. It's starting to get a bit later. Jesus Christ, later in the day now. It's probably about like 3 in the afternoon. What would you all like to do?
We talked about going to the Mation station to tell the guy. I don't have my notebook right
That
now.
elf dude that I saw on the beach and I really only got to see his boots.
His name is Falmorn.
Falmorn. Yeah. To tell him, just warn him about the missing people in Cobalt, just so he knows. Maybe he can like reach out, and then we were gonna find the boys and skedaddle.
Okay, so you all meet outside of the guard matrix station, unless Bo and Lothric would like to do anything else. You guys exchange stories, and because I did hear that you wanted to get your palm read, that Lothric, you take interest in this, but you're standing outside the guard matrix station. It is this squat brick house with a couple windows, and it's flat and not pizzazzy. All right.
It's just because of how rushed that description is compared to the one that you mistakenly
It was
did
really
before.
funny.
I gotta say, I like the alright.
All right. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Okay. So we exchange stories, yada yada. We're just gonna walk in. Rue's gonna, I guess.
Okay.
Daenerys is walking in too.
I think I'm
Alright,
gonna
so-
sit out for this one. I'm gonna watch this bush fire burn.
All right, so you enter. Who all is staying outside?
I guess I'll go in with.
I'll do the same.
All right, so Magnus, you remain outside as the other 4 enter. Inside is pretty quiet. Most of the guards are out on patrol during the day, and Falmorn is. You can see off to the side, off to your right side, there is a doorway, and Falmorn is sitting behind a desk, kind of like writing something out. Well, currently he's reading something, and he hasn't seen you enter yet.
We're just gonna knock and to catch his attention.
Okay, he kind of like looks up, and he's like, "Oh yes, come in, come in. How can I help you guys? What do you guys need?"
We actually wanted to let you know about something that was happening over in Cobalt.
Oh yeah, I already read the report. And he holds up the paper. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard of any certain spice traders going around. Oh wait, no, never mind. That wasn't a part of the thing. Anyways, we just wanted to let you know that there might be something happening that's coalescing here in.
Oh yeah, I've already started thinking about that. I've already heard the rumors. Don't worry. Like I said, small town, word travels fast. Um, but I don't think it's connected to this. At least not that I know of. I've already started investigating. Um, actually, if you guys are wanting to make some like quick coin, well, it won't be quick, but uh, if you want to make some coin on behalf of the town of Azima, um, you could investigate for me.
Unfortunately, friend, we've kind of had our fair share of that, and we have some things to do. Maybe when we're back.
Of course, no problem, no problem.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. And he tips his hat and walks out.
Thank you. And he kind of goes back to reading.
Before we go, what do you have to investigate, really?
To be honest, we think that there's some slave trade going on. And the disappearances of people's dogs is rather beguiling, so that too.
Slave trade.
Yeah, we've long suspected that there's a front for smuggling slaves. Slavery is outlawed in this state, but in others it's not. So, smuggling through Live Lacur is very easy on account of our relaxed conditions towards our people to not drive any fear. As such, slave trade is unfortunately very easy to get away with. And so, when people started disappearing or going missing, or people coming in and then disappearing very quickly, we caught on that there might be some slave trading hands.
Absolutely. Why, that's absolutely awful.
It's despicable, yes.
Do you have any leads to where these people could be?
Well, we've narrowed it down to 3 different houses. We think one of them at least is a front. What's strange is the new family that came in, their daughter disappeared, but they don't seem too frantic about it. So we don't know if maybe they're connected to it somehow as well, or...
It's a bit scary.
Yes.
Well, we will keep this information in the back of our minds, for sure, and if we come across anything, we'll do our best to let you know.
Yes, that would be most gracious. There is a 50 gold reward per person.
Oh, we'll discuss it, I think. I can't promise anything. I know we're really itching to get on the road.
No, of course. Take your time. I'm not trying to push you into anything. It's just, I must
Just for
think of
future
my town
reference,
first.
could we get the names of those houses, please? Or at least general location.
Yes, well, the families that we've had under investigation for a while now are the Amarills, the Scarvaces, and the Good Bodies. And I'll put those in the chat.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Thank you for the information.
Thank you, yes.
Of course. And if you find anything, please do not hesitate.
Absolutely.
Alright, and Ruth's gonna walk out with that.
Okay.
Get to know so follow.
So you all rejoin Magnus outside, unless Lothric, do you have anything to say?
No, I don't. I follow everyone else.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so
Alright.
now you're all outside.
Yep, Rue's gonna relay
Alright.
the information that we learned to Magnus. So I wasn't sure. I'm sure we just really want to get on the road, but he mentioned to us about the families that the people that we overheard talking about the disappearances. He said that he doesn't think that they're connected, that he thinks it's connected to a slave trade instead. And that those different houses that he thinks are a front here in town. It'd be 50 gold per person. If we investigated, just throwing the offer. What
Never been a
there's-
fan of slave traders. They're the
No.
lowest form of so I don't see why not.
Well, if you guys think that that's the right go for it, then
I mean, we could honestly use the coin.
That's very true.
Absolutely. What do you think, Bo?
He's going to be gritting his teeth, and you can see he's clearly clenching his jaw, and he's just gonna nod his head quietly.
Okay. So, we wanted to just stay? It shouldn't take us terribly long. I'm sure just maybe a couple of days. If that. So, we should look for an inn to stay. As it's getting later in the day.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. We have the cracked bed or the pantry's beagle.
my vote's for the cracked bed, honestly. I think that I think that one would be a fun choice.
Of course you do.
I have no complaints.
Magnus is doing finger guns.
Magnus, by the way. I don't know if you need a new dagger, but, kind of as a hope you're feeling okay present, and he awkwardly holds a dagger in front of you and just is trying to give it to you.
Magnus is gonna very awkwardly, like, take it and be like, "It's an avocado! Thanks!" Yeah, we'll talk about it later at some point. Thanks. And he's gonna put it on his belt.
Not a problem, Pipsqueak.
I'm not
Okay,
even
so-
that much shorter than you are.
Too bad.
Following that, you guys all make your way to the cracked bed. That was the one, right?
Yeah, however, didn't Lothric want to go into the...
Oh, yeah. Do you want to still want
Oh.
to do that, Lalek?
Yeah, I'll meet them at the inn.
Okay. So, Lothric, you make your way to Garova's End. And you see the same triangular stone building with a glass dome on top, and as you enter, you pass through the same kind of wreath of beads. And you hear a, Edmund! Edmund, did we hire more help? Oh, I see. Okay. How may I help you, young one?
Well, I had some friends come in here earlier, and they were telling me that you did fortune reading.
I do not know of any friends you're talking about, but yes, maybe the spirits told you.
Okay, well, how much is it for a reading?
Well, sit down, and she kind of shuffles up to the chair, pulls it out, and sits down. There's a table with like a square cloth. It's a round table and a single crystal ball in the center. The smell of incense in the air is kind of, again, giving you a migraine.
I need some ibuprofen. I'll just take a seat.
All right, let me see your palm.
Puts his hands on the table.
Okay. Oh, you're quite a strapping young lad now that I get a look at you. No, Edmund, of course not. You old bastard. She kind of like
What?
grabs your palm and like takes a look at it, and she starts tracing the lines of your palm. Oh, yes, indeed. tell me, do you know of a storm child?
Vaguely. Well,
Well, of
kinda.
course not, Edmund. How could you even think such a thing? This man clearly has no relation. She kind of like keeps tracing the lines in your palm. She says, "Oh, well, from what I can tell, it's, well, quite a treasured fate."
Well, what do you mean by that?
To find out, that'll be 15 gold.
Lothric puts 15 gold on the table.
Okay. So she kind of like snatches it. All right. Well, it seems that you are destined to help a band of people fight some great power and stop. Oh. We're supposed to stop something, Edmund. There's no way. They've been dead for centuries.
Who's been dead?
Edmund thinks it's someone called the King. But we don't say its full name, lest we give it power.
Okay. Would you happen to know... Is it gonna happen soon?
Are you here for my reading or for Edmund's?
Yours.
Then no, I would not know of when it would happen because Edmund is a crackpot.
Okay. Well, thank you for the time and the information.
Of course. Oh, what just happened?
Whoa.
Okay. Come back anytime.
Will do. And Lothric walks out and towards the inn.
So you all meet up at the cracked bed. As you enter, the cracked bed is strange because it's built like a town hall, whereas it's very expansive on the outside. And as you enter, there's many rooms and there's like a main floor, and past that there's like a strange like area that's been converted from like an auditorium to like a bar and table. And on each side of this main hall, there's like 5 doors for 10 rooms total. And as you walk in, there's tons of chatter, a lot of people talking. It's pretty loud.
Rue's gonna walk forward. I guess to the bar? Or actually no, she's gonna do a perception check first to kind of just look around and survey the area.
Okay.
23.
Damn.
Okay, so, I mean,
Damn.
other than the patrons you see in the bar area and a couple people going in and out of their rooms, there's really nothing important.
Figure I waste like the one good perception roll I've ever gotten on
Right.
an inn. It's okay.
Easy.
So I guess she's gonna walk up to the bar to talk to the owner.
Okay. Behind is what looks to be just a tiny, like fucking, like 3'7". At first you think gnome, but then realize that this is just like a very short man. And is like, "Hey, what can I do for ya?"
Hello. We'd like to get some rooms for me and my group.
Yeah, that'll be a month of food per night, or I don't know, like a favor per night, I guess.
What kind of favors?
Just some menial labor here and there. We got some logs we need cutting, and some stools and tables we need fixing.
Rue looks back towards her group. Does that sound okay to
I
everyone?
mean, I can cut the logs. It's not going to be that big of an issue, so sure.
I don't mind helping out.
All
Okay.
right. Well,
Sounds like a plan to me.
if you stay the night, first thing in the morning, I'll come and get you.
Okay, yeah, that'll be fine. Thank you, we appreciate it.
Of course. And he lays 5 keys out on the table or on the bar.
Oh, we got 5 separate rooms? Holy shit.
Damn.
Yeah, for 5 favors.
So we
dude.
each gotta do something.
Cool. Okay. Rue's gonna grab all the keys and kind of dish them out to everybody. Okay. So, what time is it, DM?
It's like 6-ish, 7-ish now. The sun's going down.
Okay. Shit. So did we just wanna... Oh, Lothric, how was your fortune telling?
Well, I'll let you guys know in a minute. When we're able to sit down, it's nothing too big, but it seems pretty interesting.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go upstairs and drop off my stuff, and then we can all just meet back down here.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Yep, works
Rue's
with me.
Rue's gonna go
I'll
up
have
and...
to find a stable.
Oh, you have a horse. Oh.
I'll say that when you came in, Falmorn took your horse and put him in the stables.
Thank you.
Okay, and then Rue's just gonna go upstairs, drop off,
Hang on.
drop
one
off.
second. 1 second.
Okay.
So, you leave. What are the other 4 doing?
Can I talk to the tavern keeper a little bit
Yeah,
more?
I need to know what all 4 of you are doing.
It's a little
just
loud
gonna-
in here, so Daenerys is gonna go get some fresh air.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit down for a moment.
And Bo?
Just sit with him.
Okay. So, Daenerys, you go out the front and get some fresh air. Magnus, you sit down at the bar and begin conversing. And Bo and Lothric, you sit down at the table and start talking. Rue, as you enter your room, you open the door, begin putting your things down, and then you hear a... as the door closes and latches behind you.
Oh, okay.
And you hear...
Well, well, well. Quite a pretty one we got here.
Oh no. Rue's gonna like quickly like fully alert like, hello? Who you're not supposed to be in here.
So, as you turn around and say that, you see 3 men. Each of them have masks hiding their faces. Each of them have swords and daggers pulled. And you see behind, like, kind of a fluorescent, like, ballroom mask, a crooked smile on one of them. He says,
You know, when a damned demon enters the town, as pretty as you, can't help but think she'll go for a good price.
and he kind of licks his lips. And the other 2 kind of, and they both laugh.
Come along nicely and we won't have to cut up that pretty mug of yours. Get it?
I'm sorry. Absolutely not.
Okay, as you say that, a 4th one puts a bag over your head and begins choking you.
Oh fuck. Oh no.
Shit.
Yeah, shit. She's gonna like frantically, like totally disoriented, like try to reach behind and like try to, I guess, strike the person that's behind her.
Okay, the other 2 come up and hold your arms, the third one comes up and grabs your legs.
Well, we got her, boys! Ha ha ha! Now then. So one of her friends go out front, so we'll take the back. Go through the window.
And as you're kind of kicking, there's a hand clamped over your mouth. So whatever screams you let out are in vain. They swiftly begin hauling you out, and Daenerys, I need you to make a perception check.
Daenerys. Daenerys, please!
Contest it with my own rolls.
Paris, please.
Oh my god. I'm being kidnapped.
That's a natural 20, so 24.
Oh, thank fuck.
What?
You
We
don't
just-
notice anything.
Oh fuck.
What's-
Fuck.
Fuck.
Oh fuck.
Fuck. Fuck.
As Rue, you're dragged, literally kicking and screaming, out of the window and into the darkness beyond. With that, Magnus, what would you like to talk to the bar owner about?
I was gonna ask him if he'd take a fucking performance as a thing, but now yeah, just, you know, casually, just talking to him, ask him if he takes, like, bardic performances as favors and whatnot, and, like...
Oh yeah, you know, any performance, any fun is welcome here. As you can see, many people having a good time. It's quite a raucous place to live. Well, not live, but stay night.
Of course, and... No, I wouldn't ask him about that, like, out of character, but, well, no, I'm gonna do it anyways. So, I've heard some stuff about the, disappearances of some people around town. What do you know about that?
Well, it's a bit of rumor, a bit of truth. People come in and then they leave, and then people chalk it up to disappearances. But there was, of course, the good body's daughter that went missing a couple days ago. Very many rumors are circling around that. Some say cult worshippers, others say they killed her and ate her. Others say that she was taken in the night. Nobody really knows, but they don't seem too worried about it.
Is that just a normal thing that happens here, or?
No, of course not. Why would you imagine your daughter go missing? Would you be normal and calm?
No, I can't say I would. Sorry, never really been around, so thought to ask.
It's alright, I get it. Where are you from?
Across the pond.
There-
Specifically.
I'm afraid I do not know what that means.
Would it be, like, the continent, technically? Less of an island, or?
The entire area is it's like an archipelago.
Okay. Specifically, I'm more from Astelborough, but...
Oh, I see. Well, you've come a long way. But I can say welcome. Thank you for all you do. And quick tip, and he kind of leans in. I would probably try hiding some of those flashy things you have. People tend to have very quick fingers.
Got it. Thank you. I think that's it. I think I'm just gonna go over and sit with fucking Bo and Lothric.
Okay, so while that's happening, Bo and Lothric, what are you guys talking about?
Hey, Bo, you want to play a game of cards?
I got nothing better to do.
Alright, Lothric just reaches into his pack and takes out the deck of cards he has.
Okay.
And, do you have any preference on a game?
I will say that, because I don't want to make up rules or use the ones that I've made because that would take too long, you guys just play game cards. Like,
Sounds good.
play fucking two-man solitaire. I don't know.
God, your
With
guys are
blackjack
old.
and hookers.
Yeah, exactly. And Daenerys, sorry, halfway through that, I realized that I shouldn't have made you make a perception check, so that's why the natural 20 didn't work.
I see.
Because you wouldn't have been trying to listen for anything, you were just getting a breath of fresh air. So that would have been
Right.
passive perception.
Right.
So, yeah, you get your breath of fresh air. What are you doing now?
This whole talk of slave trade doesn't sit right with Daenerys, so she's just gonna take, like, the evening to fly around this little town, like, over it, and just
Okay.
look out for things.
I mean, you don't really see much. You see people doing what they do, living their daily lives.
Then Daenerys will return to the inn and join the others.
Okay.
Has it like been a while since?
It's been about an hour.
Okay, yeah, that's around when it start getting worried. It's been a while for Alhart. I'm starting to get a little itchy. I think I'm gonna go check on her.
You want any assistance? I don't know. People to come with?
I
Coming
mean,
with you.
if you want to, feel free. I'm just gonna run up, head down, make sure she's doing okay.
Yeah, good. Lothric, I'm sorry. You were kicking my ass anyways.
No, it's fine. I've been playing this game for a while. Didn't expect you to pick it up so quickly.
And he
So-
gets
Next
up and
time.
follows Magnus.
Magnus, you approach the locked door of Rue's room.
Rue? You doing alright in there?
So after like a good half a minute or two, you hear, give me just a second.
The fortune teller didn't say anything about this.
Yeah.
You didn't.
Yeah, the fortune
wary
teller's
of
gonna
traveling
be real
alone.
helpful with that.
Damn it,
Yeah.
Edmund.
Yeah, just turned in for the night.
So that's what you hear.
Insight check.
Roll an insight check.
Please, for the love of God, be good. Oh shit. Actually? Where's my insight? 22.
It's Rue's voice.
Alright, well, I guess we'll see you in the morning.
Rue is staying out there. Not Rue. Bo is staying out there.
Okay.
I guess Magnus will go to his room.
Yeah, I mean, you go to your room and nothing terrible happens.
Yeah,
Oh, no, no,
cool.
Bo's gonna knock again?
I was gonna knock.
Okay. And do you say anything?
Rue, come on. We're getting worried.
I've just turned in for the night.
Let us know if you need anything, Rue. Said, well, let us know if you need anything, Rue.
So, that's a question.
Yeah, I've just turned in for the night.
What did you say?
Yeah, just turned in for the night.
And Daenerys turns to Bo. Or is Bo still standing there?
Yeah, Bo's still standing there, and he's like kind of calling you towards him.
This seems a little odd, Bo. It doesn't sit right with me.
That ain't right. No. Can you turn into an ant? Something tiny? Crawl.
Is there space under the door I can get through? Yeah.
Yeah, if you turned into like a rat or a mouse, you can make it.
Okay. I'll go ahead and turn into a rat.
Okay. So, it's pretty easy to crawl into the door, and as you do, you see a chair and a doll sitting there on the chair, but you don't see Rue.
Ooh, gross.
Shit. Daenerys will. Oh shit. She'll immediately turn back into her self and yell to Bo, Rue's gone! Rue's gone!
Oh god damn it! And he's just gonna bust out the multi-tool and open up the door.
Or Daenerys could open it from the other side.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I'll
that's
open it. I'm just
He's
gonna
going to
open
break
it.
down the door, and then yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna open it.
so Daenerys, you hear, oh shit, ching 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 ching, and then you start hearing
God damn it!
as like pins in the lock begin to get turned.
Bo, yeah, the moment you open the door, it goes, and Bo just has the multi-tool like standing, like sitting there with like 2 hands on it. Sorry, first instance. Magnus, come on!
Please don't yell at me like that. That scared me. What
Who's
happened?
gone?
What do you mean, Rue's gone? Look
Get
inside.
in here!
What the fuck?
In
Where
here.
did she go? Is the
Okay,
window still
so-
open?
With that, Rue,
Oh shit.
you wake up a incredibly groggy feeling and a pulsing pain in your dome. There's a bag over your head, and from what you can tell, you're tied up and you're underground. Just from the feel of the air, the smell of it, the must. Or at least in a building.
Oh shit.
And you hear,
Yeah, how much do you think this one will go for, old man?
and then another voice that you don't recognize says, "Oh, yes, well, I'll say about 2,000 gold. You, of course, get a cut, maybe 100 gold each." And the other voice says,
100? You're gonna make it more than that, right?
The old man says, "I don't know. It depends on how much she sells for."
Hello?
Oh, good, she's awake.
Who's there?
Oh, that would ruin all the fun, wouldn't it, darling?
I'm afraid I'm not having fun.
You hear like a chuckle from two more voices in the back. He says,
You should go back to sleep. You'll be on a ship out of here soon enough.
A ship? No. No, hold on, no. My friends, my group, I don't know what's going on, but they won't let you do this.
Yeah, well, they kinda already did, didn't they? Listen, little lady. Threats won't work. Pleading won't work. Bribes won't work unless you're willing to get, I don't know, maybe 500 gold.
Fuck, I don't have that much. Not even close.
Oh, and,
you hear a little
we already took all the gold you had.
No. What? Where are you sending me?
Who knows? Whoever buys you, I guess.
Buys me? Are you the slave traders?
Well, some slave traders.
Okay. She's kind of just like frozen, like trying to think, like she's gonna kind of like move her. Is she like tied like behind her back? Is that where her hands
your
are?
arms and legs are tied together, yeah.
Oh, okay. She's gonna like try to move, but obviously not be successful.
Like I said, you should go to sleep.
And then you hear footsteps approaching you, and another swift whatever is hitting you in the head later, you're knocked out. Back to Daenerys, Magnus, Bo, and Lothric. You four are panicking.
We're fucking panicking.
Is the window still open?
The
Like,
window
is
is
there?
still open.
I'm gonna.
Daenerys is not giving it a second thought. She's stepping out of the window and flying to see what she can see.
Bo was
Make-
booking it out of the tavern and trying to find the window.
I'm gonna continue
So-
to have my head stuck out the window so Bo can see which one. it is.
Daenerys, make a perception check. Bo, what are you doing?
I'm booking it out the window, seeing or booking it out the inn, and looking for like footprints and trying to find anything.
Yeah, make an investigation.
Just.
But
Hunter's
do
Bane ain't gonna
do it
help.
with advantage because Hunter's Bane activates.
Oh! Oh shit!
Cause it's a fucking fae! Rue's a fucking fae!
That's a 22.
So even in the air, Daenerys, it's hard to see. I mean, people going about through the town, things have started to quiet down. There's not a lot of movement that from the air you'd be able to see even with an incredibly high roll.
I got an 18.
Okay. So, Bo, you notice a pair of 6 footprints and some drag marks leading off into the forest behind the town of Azima.
Bo, do you see anything?
At that point, yeah, I see footprints. And at that point, because it's dark and I am a human, I am going to take my Night Eye mutagen.
Okay. So
you,
yeah, no, go ahead. Describe it.
you guys see Bo, or I'm gonna say Magnus sees Bo like out the window, and you see what is essentially like a spectral potion bottle form up in his hands, and he pours it on his eyes, and you can see like some smoke coming off of it for a little bit, and then you see his eyes are yellow, and the pupils are like a thin line, like a cat's.
That's hot.
It's that cat cussy he got earlier, dude.
Cat Christy. It's awesome.
God
Gift
damn
of the
it.
pussy.
I'ma just
hell.
hop out the window.
Yeah, what is Lothric doing?
I follow Magnus through the window.
Okay. So, Daenerys, you see the other 3 heading off into the woods, and up ahead in the woods you see a small house with smoke coming out of the chimney in the general direction they're heading.
Daenerys is gonna fly towards that house.
Okay. So, unless you guys are deviating at all, you begin following the tracks that Bo has found. As it keeps hitting you in waves, you feel Fae, but not Fae, not Fae. It's that same mixture of Fae and not Fae that Rue has in her. And eventually you come to a clearing in the woods and see Daenerys circling overhead with a squat, small house, smoke pouring out of the chimney. Lights are on in one of the windows. It's a story and then a pitched roof.
I'm gonna go ahead and take out my crossbow and just load it.
Okay.
Can I, like, walk around the house to see if there are any, like, windows or anything? Just kind of, like, sneak around it?
Roll a stealth check for me. I'll say roll at disadvantage because you do glow.
I was gonna say that I was, like, had my shawl on, but okay.
If you want to do that, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to. I just never got the chance to say it. I'm sorry. Would that be just the flat roll then?
Yeah, just a flat roll.
Okay, plus my stealth is a 16.
Okay. So as far as you know, nobody's alerted.
But, like,
And
are there any windows and everything? Is there a back
there's-
entrance?
There's 2 windows in the front, 1 in the back, and a back door, as well as what looks to be like a single standing, like almost like box silo for food storage at the back.
Okay, I'm gonna go back around the front, tell Bo and Lothric and everyone else. Wait, 10 circling. Yeah, I'm gonna tell Bo and Lothric there's a door at the back. I think if this is the house that we want to bomb rush, I think it's one in the back door, one in the front door. Unless
Not bad. Bo looks up and can I? Would I be able to wave Tan down, like to tell her, like to signal
Yeah,
to come
yeah.
down without getting caught?
Yeah, Daenerys can see you pretty well anyway.
Okay. So I'm assuming Daenerys comes down.
Daenerys kind of comes down in the trees as to not to be detected, because her wings are pretty loud.
Okay, so because of that, you won't have to roll a stealth check.
Okay. There's a chimney, right? Yeah,
There's a chimney, yeah.
there's a chimney. Okay.
and there's smoke currently coming out of the chimney.
Yeah.
Okay, Magnus. It's kind of a weird idea. You're fire resistant, aren't you?
I'm fire resistant, not fucking fireproof.
Oh, okay, fine.
Send her to her death.
I don't know how fire genocides work. All right, this is
Okay,
the first one I've made.
we're fire
Cut me
resistant.
some-
We'll talk about this later. Just what do you want?
Okay.
Listen,
this is
Bo,
the
if you really want someone to go through the chimney, I can put the fire out and go through the chimney.
You
Okay.
would not be able to get through the chimney. It is tiny.
I would not be able to go through the chimney, and I am tiny.
Okay. Alright. Bad idea sometimes. Oh.
Let's also note that there could be possibly something in the silo out back. Might just be food. It might not. It's another option out there.
It's like the size of like a fridge that's on its back.
Oh, fucking never mind. Forget that I said that.
Yeah,
I
no.
was thinking
It's the
big
house.
ol'- I was thinking like big ol'
Okay.
Iowa.
Unless it's a
No.
fake silo.
Lothric, you want to take the back?
Yeah.
Who wants to take the front?
Well, I was gonna say, since you and I are the strongest people here, you can kick down the front door, I'll kick down the back door, we'll all breach from both sides.
Was
It's that
there,
simple.
whenever I was doing my roundabout, could I see into the windows?
All of the curtains were closed.
Okay. But is there like a light on inside?
Yeah. For the entire first story of the house, which is the only story, there are lights in all the windows.
Okay. Before we do this, do we want to make any kind of distraction or anything? Like a big boom or something? Maybe draw out whoever might be inside? If there is anyone inside?
Okay. You want to do the fire thing again? We never did that.
We never did that, but if Ruru is inside, I don't want to set the building ablaze, if you catch my drift.
No, not the building. We set the silo on fire.
The silo is connected to the house. It's okay.
God damn it.
It's not like
It's not a
silo, like,
standalone thing. It's
think of like a large wooden box with insulation that is connected to the house.
Okay. Yeah, I see.
I was thinking that yeah, okay, never mind.
I thought silo, you know.
Yeah, no, I know.
I looked
Magnus,
towards
how about you just, it's thunderclap, right? That's what you call it?
Well, I can do thunderclap, but I can also do prestidigitation, which is also, I can make a really loud noise.
Well, how about you use your thunderclap, make a loud noise to draw out whoever's in the house?
I don't want to use thunderclap because thunderclap does damage, and if I want to be able to do damage to fuckheads. So I'm going to use prestidigitation, or when we go in, I can turn off all the lights, and then they'll be in the dark. And you don't have dark vision, but I have dark vision. And right now, do you have dark vision with the cat eye and the thing and that? That's really cool, by the way.
this is 4.
Yeah, I thought so. But that's another thing I can do.
I like that.
Also turn off the lights and put out the fire. if you guys would like.
That's what I can also
as
do.
well.
So,
Uh,
if we want to
Daenerys,
darken the
what-
whole house,
If we darken the house, I don't think Daenerys would be able to survive like a drop from the top of the fireplace if she was like a tiny little creature.
Too hot. There's coals.
Yeah, she
That's
can't
it.
cast spells in animal form.
Yeah.
You turn. What can you turn into? Is there anything you could turn into that could?
a horse, a frog.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Yes.
I'm aware of the horse.
Is there anything you can turn into? A horse.
Okay.
To a variety of things. It just
So,
depends on what
as
kind
you
of
guys are
distraction.
talking, one of the lights in the house goes out.
Oh, shit. It might just be time. I think
can-
we might need to just go in.
We can really throw him off, and I can cast disguise self and make me look like Rue, if this is the house and like the, you know.
Prestidigitation,
True.
disguise self, and then maybe instead of we still go with the bomb rush, but you distract them, but Daenerys takes your place of where you would have been.
Well, I was gonna go in with you, but if that's, you know, I'll just.
Well, I don't know. I'm planning on freaking them the fuck out.
Yeah, no, I would like to do the same. Are we setting the house on fire? I can do that,
I
but
would rather not.
okay, cool. Just wanted to
If
clarify.
Rue's in that, then no.
That may cause a forest fire. We wouldn't want to do that.
And only you can stop wildfires.
I hate it here.
Okay, so I guess we set up for the plan.
For just a second, it looks like Bo has a 10-gallon hat.
What?
Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Smokey the Bear.
Oh, I get it. I was like, the fuck?
You can stop wildfires.
Fantastic, thank you.
So.
Right.
I
Well,
guess.
I'm gonna go to the back, and I'll see you guys inside.
Like a plan.
Alrighty.
And Lothric goes to the back door.
Bo stays at the front then.
As soon as anything starts, I'm doing prestidigitation to making the lights in the house go out.
Okay.
Can I make a
And-
percent? See if the back door's locked? Or just jiggle the handle, I guess?
Yeah, you can jiggle the handle and it's locked.
Okay. Well, I don't have any lock picks.
Yes, you do. I've given you some.
Okay,
True.
well, I haven't kept track of my inventory. That's my
Okay,
bad.
well, that's why I'm here. So you have luck picks.
You do have
Okay.
a set of thieves' tools.
Well, I will break out the thieves' tools and try to break the lock for the back door.
Okay, make a sleight of hand. While you're doing that, Bo, what are you doing?
I guess I'm just making sure everyone's in place. Looking behind him, seeing Magnus. I guess prepping.
Sure. I'm just getting ready to
And-
cast my little dewy thing.
I got an 18.
Okay. It's a
And-
fairly simple lock. It takes a second, but you eventually get it, and you unlock it.
Right.
Bo takes out the all-purpose tool and just starts getting at the lock.
Okay. Roll a check with advantage.
That would be a natural 20.
Okay. yeah,
Wow.
simple enough. You've done this shamefully many times, and it.
Are we ready?
I
Son
look
of
behind me and nod at Magnus.
I make all the lights go out.
Okay. So, hang on. I have to look at really quick what prestidigitation is.
It's you
So, it has a range of
instantaneously
10 feet,
snuff out or light a torch, small campfire.
and you have to be able to say something. And it has a range of 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd have to get closer to the house a bit.
Oh yeah, no, I was like right next to Bo. I thought.
Okay. Oh, I
Oh,
didn't
my
know
bad.
that. I thought you were further back.
No.
So you hear You hear, "Oh, Mom, what's happening?" "I don't know, honey. It's okay. It's all right.
Oh,
I know you're
God.
afraid of the dark. It's okay."
Oh no.
And Lothric, you don't hear that, but you watch all the lights go out.
I'm gonna enter the house quietly.
Okay, so roll a stealth check for me.
18.
Okay, so you sneak in and very quietly latch the door behind you, and the people that haven't seen you are a little kid. It's like a boy clutching his mom's legs as she finagles for a matchbook, or like some flint and tinder. She says, "It's okay, honey. Don't worry. Don't worry." And you can see you're in a dining room, and there's a small doorway, and beyond there's an entryway, and to your right there's there's a bedroom, and that's the entire house. It's all right. Don't worry. So, Bo, what are you doing?
Bo is looking down at Magnus, just like, what the fuck do we do?
I'm sneaking into the house.
Okay, make a stealth check. While you're doing that, Daenerys, what are you doing?
Daenerys happened to hear this.
No.
28. Or no, whoa. 20.
28?
No, wrong.
The
Sorry.
fuck?
Sorry. No, it's alright. It's 21. Sorry.
Okay, you slip in relatively easily. And in her fervor, trying to light this candle, the mom doesn't see you. But, let me roll really quick.
Oh my god. Oh no.
The
We
kid does
just
not
snuck
see either.
into some poor people's house.
Damn it. And you guys wanted to blow this house up.
I was against that. Bo's
This
the
is
one
where
that wanted to do it.
Fucking...
So, Daenerys, what are you doing?
I guess Daenerys is going behind Lothric and entering as well.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
This is just not.
God, if your big bird ass makes any kind of noise.
Your big bird ass.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to make Lothric roll at disadvantage. So, Daenerys, you need to roll at disadvantage.
Oh yeah,
Let's
because I'm in
see
plate
here.
mail.
Oh.
Big armor.
Oh, I'm here. It's a natural one.
Oh fuck!
So,
You just fell
you
into me.
stroll into, not even paying attention. And
Dad.
Yeah.
the mom whips around and she goes, "Oh, who are you? What do you want? Get out!"
So sorry.
Rue, you awaken to screams above you. The very same words. And you hear the same old man, "Ugh, I'll go see what it is. Stay here and keep her quiet." And then you hear another as you get impacted and get knocked out again.
Son of a bitch!
So the lady can see me and Daenerys, correct?
Or
Yeah.
just.
She says,
All
"Get
right,
out!
cool.
Get out!" And she the kid starts crying, and she scrambles and grabs a knife from the table and points it at you. "I don't have any
Ma'am.
money. Please just leave."
Easy, ma'am. I'm not here to harm or steal from you. I'm looking for a friend that is lost, and we found some tracks.
Has she
and
seen
they
me yet?
leaded here.
No.
So, I just need to take a quick look around.
I
I'm
don't
not here
know
to
who
hurt
the hell.
you.
Get out of my house!
Ma'am, I need you to calm down, please.
No, you're in my house, and I don't even. I'm calling the guard.
Sleeves.
Daenerys,
But
as
what-
you turn to leave, you run smack dab into a broad-chested dude, about 6'5", holding a broadsword, and he says, "You better get out now."
Does Bo hear any of this?
Yeah.
At this point, Bo is running back with the bandana over his nose and just holding the crossbow just Around the corner, probably.
Okay.
Do you need me to roll a stealth check or anything for that?
No, they're pretty focused on Lothric.
Okay.
Did he
Okay.
come from anywhere in the house?
You wouldn't have seen. For Daenerys, he's standing outside the back door.
Would I have... So, okay, so... No, he didn't come from inside the house.
No, he wasn't inside the house.
Okay. Ah, fuck.
Great. I'm gonna have to ask you to drop
Lothric.
the sword. Like
I'm
I
gonna
said,
have to
I'm not here
figure it
to
out.
harm any of you. My group and I just lost a friend. We found some tracks and they leaded us here.
Well, go look in there then. This is my damn house. Get out before I cut you down.
Well, first, I need you to tell me where my friend is.
Okay, I need you to roll initiative.
Mm,
Holy
about to get-
fucking shit. Oh my god.
about to get
That was a
spicy
natural
in here.
20,
Let's go.
baby.
No, it's just Lothric.
Oh,
19.
Okay. He's going to take a surprise round as he cuts at you and does a multi-attack. Both hit.
Oh my god.
Lothric, you take 18 points of slicing damage as he cuts and cuts.
Hmm.
Says, get out of my house!
Can I use this chance to sneak out the front door and then around the house?
Go ahead.
Do you want me to just make a stealth check or?
No.
Okay.
Focused on-
Okay, cool. And I'm gonna go over to the not the tinder box, the thing box and like open it up if it does open.
Okay, you'll have to roll a stealth check for that.
Okay.
Ah, shit.
Hey
no.
yo. 17?
Okay. He's pretty focused on Lothric, so that beats his passive perception, sure enough. As you open the box, there is a ladder and darkness leading down.
Oh, fuck yeah, concrete.
And Lothric, you can go now.
19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Let's not kill
Okay.
the dude.
Please, I
Fucking.
can't help you right now.
No, I know. I'm trying to put that 18 points of damage into my health bar. My health bar is being freaking stupid.
Like, so
Because it
scared.
still registers at 25 even though I took away 18.
Well, we know that you're at 7, so...
Alexa,
There it is.
stop. Jesus Christ.
So I'm in combat at the moment, correct?
Yes.
Hmm. I'm going to expend a spell slot and command him to drop his sword.
Oh, okay. Let's see, what is
Whoa.
command do? What's the spell save he has to make?
Wisdom 12.
Okay. Well, that's pretty good for you. He has a really low wisdom score.
Holy fuck.
But he rolled a
He
nat
drops
20?
the sword immediately and he
Nice.
says, I just need you to get out. We don't hurt nobody. Get the hell out of here.
Well,
At
then
this
what
point,
did you
Bo
call
is just
that?
walking
You
past
just
him,
hit me with your
looking
sword. So I
Because
need you
you're
to tell me.
invading.
I need you to tell me where my friend is before it gets really, really ugly for you.
I don't
really
know what the
fast.
hell you're talking about.
I'm gonna...
And with that, Magnus, what are you doing?
Can I, like, round the corner within eye shot of Lothric and, like, point to the fucking...
You're basically right next to them.
Oh, yeah,
You're
I'm
a
just be
couple feet
like,
away.
it's fucking in the thing. Home slice. Bread slice
Damn
in
it,
the
and Bo-
fucking...
Bo's walking
What? It
or
goes to
running
a
towards
cellar.
the...
and what's in the cellar?
What do you mean, what's in the cellar?
I'm going to jump down and... fucking cast...
It's a pretty far fall.
Oh!
Like 12 feet.
Well, no, I'm, like, sliding down the ladder and I was gonna... disguise self as this dude.
Oh, while you're doing it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Smart.
Okay. So...
So badass. Oh my god.
Nice.
Agnes,
So as you slide down the ladder, Rue, you wake up to and you hear Magnus. You see a very dank cellar. 5 people surround you. They look pretty scrawny and pretty gross. All in all, there are cages like everywhere. And Rue is sitting in a cage, with her head, like she's sitting in a cage, but the door hasn't been closed yet.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the guy looks to you and says,
Heard, I heard some fighting going on. Is everything okay?
For now, everything's fine.
"Okay, roll a deception."
You didn't let me finish.
It's gonna be a deception.
Yeah, I figured, but... Oh, hey, that's actually not terrible. 19.
Okay. He says,
Well, all right. As long as it's all good, just I don't want no trouble.
Are there are the cages full, or is it just Rue?
"Yeah, there's people in them.
What are all of them wearing?
They're wearing rags."
They're wearing rags. Give me a second, because I want to do something.
There's like a few discarded masks here and there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. I'm going to cast Suggestion.
Okay.
And you suggest a course of activity limited to a sentence or two, and magically influence a creature you can see within range that can hear and understand you.
Okay.
And I'm going to... Which one of them seems like the ringleader, and or like they might be in charge?
Make an insight check.
Okay. Nat 20 plus 3. 23.
You can tell that nobody's in charge here.
Okay. Then I'm going to... Whoever seems like they would put up the most fight, or of a fight, say, I think you should go get the guard matron.
Okay.
Bring him back. Here.
So you say that, and he's gonna make a spell save.
Mm-hmm. And it's
He fails,
con save 13, yeah.
but the issue is
Mm-hmm.
asking him to do that would be putting himself in danger, and thus the spell ends. He narrows his eyes at you and he says,
Who the fuck are you?
and with that, Lothric, you watch as the big burly dude with the sword that dropped it picks it up and starts gunning for the cellar entrance. You get an
Can
attack
I
of
do something,
opportunity.
DM?
Hang on. You get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah, but me or Lothric?
Lothric does.
Okay.
He's the only one who comes.
I'm going to intercept him and attempt to tackle him to the ground and hold him there
That's
so I
not
can.
how that works.
Oh, okay. Alrighty then.
Make an attack.
You have to attack.
Sweet. Okay. Okay. Cool. Ow. Fucking load, damn it. I'll swing at his leg.
Okay.
It's gonna be a 23. Does that hit?
Yeah, a little bit.
He does.
A little bit.
Does that
Well,
hit?
my hit DC is +5.
So you hit him. Roll your damage.
Okay. Get it, and then. Uh. 15.
Okay. You.
Yeah.
manage to slice down deeply into his thigh, but he doesn't seem very hurt by it as he dives into the cellar. Daenerys, what are you doing?
He already dived into the cellar.
He's
So,
diving.
oh. How long would it take me to transform into a giant frog?
It takes,
Oh god.
it takes you a bonus action, so it takes you a couple seconds to do it. By that time, he would be in the cellar.
Damn it.
Rip, motherfucker.
God, I love giant frog.
At this point, Bo is running towards the cellar and is about to get in.
Okay. So he goes into the cellar. Bo goes into the cellar. Lothric and Daenerys, what are you two doing?
I'm gonna go into the cellar too.
Okay. So the four of you see the same scene. About 5 people, including the guy with the now cut hindquarter, and Rue in a cage with a bunch of other people in a cage. And Rue, you begin hearing as you all land. And one
Real-
of them says, the one that fell down says, "Kill these fools!"
Real quick, Cole, I do have a question. Is it
What's your question?
okay? So suggestion ended because it was like turning himself in. Was that why it ended? Because it says to do something obviously harmful act.
That is an obviously harmful act.
Okay, cool. Figured. Just wanted to double check and like clarify that.
I mean, like telling a criminal to go and get the head of the guard and bring him back to the place where you're doing criminal things that's pretty harmful.
Yeah, I figured. I just like was
Yeah.
curious, so I just had to clarify for me.
Yeah, no problem. So I need all of you to roll initiative.
21.
21.
21.
20.
Okay.
I'm so. Oh.
Bo, what's yours?
16.
16.
16. Okay, and then what's yours, Daenerys?
18.
18. And then Rue, also roll initiative, please.
Really? Okay. I feel so included. That's a 13.
Okay. It's Daenerys. Okay, and then that's 1. That's
Oh boy.
15, 30. Okay, give me just a second. This is gonna take some time.
Okay, no worries. Anyway, hi guys. How are you doing?
Other than not being kidnapped, pretty good.
Yeah, it's going great over here. Let me tell you.
My poor little pea brain. All of us paused.
Okay.
Narrator talking. Everybody else paused. Rue. Hey guys, how you doing?
I missed you guys.
I missed you. What you
Should have
doing?
been like, it took you long enough. I've been
It's
down here
been-
for 15
It has
hours.
been one hell of a day. Let me tell you.
Rue, I think you need a nap.
Okay, yeah.
This is why. Okay.
This is why we don't get separate rooms. This is why we need the cuddle pile.
Rue's gonna be like traumatized from like single room. She's gonna be like, "I'm sorry, I can't do it again."
Okay, so
Yeah, Magnus
first
is
off
directly.
is the big boy. So he's going to, as he says, kill these fucking idiots. He's going to go 5 up to Lothric, and he's going to take. What does he do? He's gonna. What does he do again? 3? Holy shit. Okay. He's going to take 3 multi-attacks, or 3 attacks, with a scimitar and 2 daggers. Longsword, whatever.
Whoa.
And he's going to hack and slash at Lothric. Okay, 2 of them miss, 1 of them definitely hits. But that was the dagger, so he's going to take 2d4. So, Lothric, you take 9 points of slashing damage as the dagger cuts you across the chest.
Alright, hit points are 0.
What the fuck?
Shit.
And now, Lothric, roll a death saving throw for me, please.
This is not the right way to start
19.
this out.
Okay, you succeed. Alright, with that, it'll be Magnus's turn.
Okay, I'm So fucking happy. Do we have control over our things?
Oh right, hang on.
So sorry.
This is the big dude, right? Right.
Yeah, that's the big dude.
Okay. I forgot there was a battle map, and I was still in the Discord, so I could watch everybody talk, and decided to switch over.
Okay, let me give you guys control over your characters. Lothric.
It's okay. I probably don't need it. Right?
Oh my
Daenerys.
god, this music is fucking badass.
Is it? I honest to God, confession time. I have the music all the way turned down.
Man,
Oh my god, yes!
Not because I don't like it. I just can't focus. when
No,
there's too
you
much.
you can't excuse yourself out of this. I
No!
curated this for you.
You curated. Well, I thought it was for stream. I didn't think.
All
It
right,
was for stream.
Magnus, it's your turn.
Okay.
Shut up, turn it up.
I'm gonna... That's not the right tool. I'm gonna scoop my boot over here. No, wait, right here.
Okay.
Oh, I get to do my thing. Oh, I get to do my thing. And I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave at 2nd level. I get to be a Thunderous boy. But while I do this, I'm gonna run over here and I'm like, you fucked with the storm. And I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Oh.
Okay. Cast
Right of
Thunder
the
Wave
Wild
at
Storm,
second
let's go!
And then... is...
That's 3d8.
It is 3d8.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And we're gonna use the black one because I'm an asshole. Cole! Cole! I'm fucking dead, dude. I'm so happy.
So that's also.
That is
actually,
not also Lothric because I
just barely
counted.
going to miss.
Yep. It's almost like I was
God
measuring
damn,
the
okay.
whole time. And it's... is it just 3d8? It is just
It's
3d8. 24. I
24
shit.
total?
I will take a picture of this shit. I rolled all 8s.
No fucking way.
I will
Okay.
take a picture of this shit.
Well, as you clap your hands together, what happens to the 3 in range? Because they all fucking die immediately.
Jesus Christ.
So
Oh my God.
I'm clapping my hands together and I'm gonna swipe my hands back out and like arcs of lightning are just gonna directly like into their skulls, like illuminating their heads.
Okay, so arcs of lightning as thunder echoes through. These 3 immediately just fucking explode and they are dead.
And I will never
Guts
have a roll
and
that.
blood go everywhere.
Roll 3 more d8 for the pillars you're standing next to.
Oh shit. Please roll ones.
Magnus.
7,
Oh, bro, no,
8,
bro.
9. Hang on, wait, I'm really bad at math, guys. What's 8 plus 7?
I have to do 8, 9, 10,
15.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah, 15.
Okay.
So it was 7, 6, 2.
The one closest to you immediately shatters. The next one looks like it has a bit of damage, and the third one after that doesn't look like it has much damage at all. So this one is fucking dead. It's gone. Don't. Why is it squares?
I don't know, man. I just work here.
That one's dead. So it, along with the 3 who fucking explode, and with that, that'll bring us to Daenerys' turn.
Shit. Okay. Daenerys is going to cast a healing ward on Lothric.
Okay.
Thanks. Thanks, Daenerys.
Thanks,
However that works.
So you
Again.
cast Healing Word, and then you roll an amount of dice. I think it's 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier, and then he gets that.
1d4 plus 4.
Oh shit!
So sorry, real quick. What's a D12?
A d12 is.
I figured it out. Never mind. I'm so
12
sorry.
sides. It's got 12 numbers on it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Thanks, Cole. You're
Looks like-
great.
Looks like a
Best
mini.
comment ever. What's a D12? It's the one with the 12 numbers on it.
Looks like a mini D20.
Okay.
20 light.
Pretty much.
All right. So what are you doing, Daenerys?
points.
Oh, 8
I
hit
gave
points.
8
Okay.
hit points. Yeah.
So Lothric, you come back to consciousness, still on the ground. Yeah. And with that, that'll bring us to he's dead. So guess we can't use him. Is he also dead? Jesus Christ!
I'm so sorry, Cole. I didn't mean to, like, one wipe half of your fucking people.
This guy's going to kill the magic one! As he 5, 10, 15. Oh my god, what happened?
Oh! He starts running for it and gets
Thank
squished.
you.
He slides on the
Yeah.
blood.
Why is
He got crispy.
God.
I can't. Oh no.
Cole,
There.
oh my god.
Okay.
What is happening?
He's going to take a swipe at you with his dagger, and does a 17 hit?
I think it does. Hang on. Yes, it
I
does.
think your AC is at 13.
It is.
So you take, let's see, you take 6 points of slashing damage, and you also take 3 points of damage as poison starts to seep into your body.
Oh,
no,
fuck.
bro.
That's okay.
And
Ow.
that'll bring us to, that's 5. So, Rue, it's your turn if you want to try and struggle or cast a spell or do something.
I would love to struggle.
Okay. So, make a strength check to see if you can break your binds.
Okay. Do I get anything first?
You get a +2.
I get a +2. Oh, good. I didn't completely fuck her over.
Also, Cole, real quick, so sorry. As I didn't get to use my bonus action that round, and could I, like, still use it to roll on Tales from the Beyond?
What the fuck does that do?
It just determines a thing that I can do my next action as an action.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
Anyway, what'd you roll, Rue?
I got a 2, which +2 is a 4.
So you struggle, but it's in vain.
I know.
That takes your full turn. So then we're going to go to... He's dead. He's dead. Wow, okay. So, I'm going to come up to you. And he's going to take a swipe.
Magnus.
That is a nat 1, so he just fucking whiffs. Poison kind of like splashes on the wall behind you.
Gross.
That'll bring us up to this guy's turn, who sees... Let's see, what would he do? He's gonna take another attack at Lothric.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Oh, right, sorry. I don't have you written down. What the fuck? God damn it.
Oh, no.
Thank you for
I got
catching
a
me. Thank you,
16.
thank you, thank you.
I got a 16. Okay. Well, I guess since no one is since no one is attacking him, he's just gonna. Please, fucking yeah. I'm booking it over to the cage.
Okay.
I was about to say that. Go get Rue for 1 sec.
And,
Go get Rook, because we're gonna die.
Yeah, I guess I'm putting away the crossbow and getting out the tool and just trying to bust the lockdown.
The cage is open and she's in ropes.
Ah, well shit, never mind. I'm just cutting down the fucking ropes then.
Okay. That'll take your full action to cut one of the 2 ropes binding her.
That's fine.
Okay,
Oh.
so, which ones are you cutting? Her feet or her arms?
Feet.
Okay,
I
so
think-
you
yeah,
cut the
yeah.
feet away. And with that, I'm so sorry for skipping you. I am
It's okay.
a fucking idiot. Bees
That's
look
okay.
like too much like 6s. With that, it'll be his turn. He's going to take 3 attacks on Lothric. Actually, does he have to take a attack?
Oh, Lothric.
Yay!
Lothric.
I know.
I know.
Fuck.
I don't know how multi-attack works, so he's going to take an attack on you.
Uh-huh.
What's fucking 11 plus... what's your fucking... Yeah, he hits you. Okay, so you're gonna take... What is it? Sorry, I have to bounce back in between these. As he kind of like... brings the longsword down again. He's going to do... 7 points of slashing damage, and then he's going to take an attack with the dagger. That's 15 plus 7 hits, so 2d4.
Ay, caramba.
And you take another 8 points of piercing damage as he stabs you once again into unconsciousness.
I'm down at the floor again.
So he
Alright.
pulls the blade back out and then locks eyes with Daenerys and steps over your body and is going to take an
Oh.
attack on Daenerys.
Good.
That is Does a 14 hit you, Daenerys?
Oh,
Yes, it does.
oh no, guys.
That'll be 2d4. You take 6 points of piercing damage as he and shinks it into you. That'll bring us to Lothric's turn. Make a death saving throw.
Do a good job.
12.
Okay, so you succeed. That'll bring us to Magnus's turn.
So the thing that I did for my bonus action, I rolled on my like little thingy thing that I have that I do for my legend craft crap. And
Okay.
I'm going to recall back to the time that Lothric beat up the Loxodon, as well as the time that he like did something lightning-y thing. And I'm going to use Tale of the Brute that
Okay.
I've decided to spin together. Each creature of the target's choice that I can see within 30 feet must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes thunder damage equal to 3 rolls of my bardic inspiration, and it's
What
knocked
the fuck?
and it's knocked prone. A creature that succeeds the saving throw takes half as much damage and is not knocked prone, and the saving throw is 13.
God damn. Okay, yeah, sure. So which
What
ones are you
the hell?
picking?
All
That's
of
fucking nuts.
all of the ones that I can see within 30 feet.
Okay.
So
let me just find-
all of them.
All of them.
So they have.
Ow.
That'll be 3. The DC is what?
13.
Okay, so 2 succeed.
Okay.
This guy, however, is knocked prone.
Okay. He takes.
And how much damage do you take?
6, 4, 10, 13. So 13 on a failed.
He explodes.
Oh.
Nice.
There's little like shocks of lightning still.
There goes 5.
I'm so sorry, Cole! I feel so bad,
Magnus
but I
is
feel so
soloing
cool.
this entire fucking encounter.
Okay, so
You knew you were a
how
Banff,
much
goddamn.
damage does the other 2 take? Because well, you rolled 13,
It's
right?
13 halved, so I think it
So
rounds down.
6. Yeah, it rounds down. So he's down to that, and then he is down to. Let's see. He took how much damage did you deal? 15?
No, it was 20
No,
something.
no, I'm asking Lothric.
Oh, sorry.
What was your question, Cole?
How much damage did you deal to him before? I don't remember. Was it 15? I think it was 15.
It was 15.
When,
To his quad.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's that reduced to. That is the wrong number. That is an order of magnitude lower. Okay. So with that, another thunderous boom as another guy fucking explodes, and the last guy's like, fuck it, this ain't worth the coin. And he 5, 10. You get an attack of opportunity if you want to take it.
I would love to take it. Let's see, what do I have? Because I have... So sorry.
Rue warned them, and
She very much did.
I was like, they're gonna come, and they're like, now they're not.
They're gonna come.
Yeah,
and
no,
they're
I'm
gonna
gonna-
kill all of you.
I'm gonna pull out my rapier as he's running, and I'm like aiming to slash again across his back.
Okay.
For the testicles.
And it's gonna be
Castrate
a
him.
15.
15 just misses.
Fuck.
Oh.
So you end up catching his cloak as he moves to escape. So with that, that's going to bring us to Daenerys' turn.
Daenerys is going to use her lovely spell,
Hello,
Wild
spell.
Shape,
Okay.
and she's going to turn into a bird of paradise.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So the rest of you, except for Rue, because she has a bag over her head, watch as Daenerys turns into a giant, magnificent bird of paradise.
And
I
I'm
wish I
going
could
to
see it.
use my beak to attack this man.
Okay, roll an attack.
Yes.
Peck
gouge
That's
out
a
his eyeballs.
24 hit.
That hits
Yes!
him,
Yes!
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Now
oh
where's
my
my fucking D8?
yeah. Oh shit! Oh no, that doesn't do anything. Never mind.
Taunt him into
9
the
damage.
ground.
9? Okay. That's fucking. Yep. Is that how that works? No, that's not how that works. I'm stupid.
You're
Alright,
fine,
stop
Cole. You're
saying
doing great.
Okay, so you fucking beak his face, dude. He's like, "Oh, what the hell?" Is that your turn?
All I can do.
Okay, he's going to take 3 multi-attacks on you.
No!
Oh,
Not pretty bird.
God damn. Okay, so he gets a plus.
oh my god. Oh my god.
Does a 14 hit?
Different for the bird. Yeah, it does.
Okay.
No,
So-
that's a bird.
He's going to do. You take 13 points of piercing and slashing damage as he fucking whirls his blades on you.
You guys just hear the screeching of this
It's like,
bird.
fucking going nuts. With that, he's then going to take a bonus action and. Can he do that?
Wait,
Oh, it's an action. Never
How
mind.
much damage was that, by the way?
13.
hey,
All right. That'll bring us to Bo's turn.
oh, okay, never mind. I'm cutting the ropes off her arms then, and if I can take off the bag,
That'll be another action. It's another rope.
fucking. All right, yeah, I'm just cutting the arm
Okay.
ropes off.
Are you saying anything to Rue as she's being helped?
Howdy.
So let
Sorry,
me
I know
let
this
me let me describe this from Rue's perspective.
Come
She
on,
heard-
please. No, let me swing. Let me swing.
She hears "kill these fools," and then she hears "crack," and then he hears like fucking out of fucking like the jungle restaurant,
Welcome to the jungle!
It's the Rainforest Cafe up in
the Rainforest Cafe.
Yes!
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
As Bo's
We'll
like just
say-
cutting the rope. What?
Never mind. Keep going.
Okay. As Bo is just cutting the ropes, he's just like, "Hey, it's us. I don't know. I don't got a nickname for you yet. You gotta give me some ideas here."
Maybe once you get me out and we're not dying, you can figure it out. Now is not the time.
Yeah, whatever. Got here, didn't we?
All
Rue's
right,
just
so
trying to stay
he's
quiet.
dead. He's dead. Rue, it's your turn.
I'm gonna get slapped.
You might. So Rue's completely free, other than the bag on her head, right?
Yeah, it'll take an action to take off.
Cool. I guess she's. Ugh. Well, no. Now she knows that it's Bo, and well,
No, it's okay. You can slap me. Just go,
it
go
kind
on.
of. Well, I'm trying to see if it makes logical sense to smack you, but you said that it was you, so probably
It
not.
kind of does.
She's gonna take off the bag and like very quickly like whirl around to get bearings. And I guess that'll be her turn.
Okay, so that'll bring us to. He's going to try to get past you, but because you're not engaged with him, you don't get an attack of opportunity. But he's going to roll an opposing strength check for me to nurse.
I need to look at the bird's strength because it's different.
I think it's like a +3. I don't remember.
But that's a
You didn't
strong
put it
ass
on.
bird.
That's a +2.
Okay.
That's still a strong ass
So-
bird.
17.
Okay. So he like grabs you and tries to get around you, and eventually makes it past you and up and out of the cellar.
Jesus Christ.
Shit. He got away.
So we're going to go back to Lothric, make a death saving throw.
19.
Okay, you succeed.
Nice, nice, nice.
That'll be Magnus's turn.
Is it like well safe to say that he is up and out of this bitch?
He's gone.
Okay.
I mean, you can try to chase him, but he's taking action and dash action.
Yeah, I had figured as much. We're just gonna put him there for now because that's what he would do. And
Forgot I had that.
Is that your turn?
no, I'm sorry, I'm still doing stuff.
Okay, you have about a minute.
Yeah, I got you. No worries. That's not an issue at all. I would like to. Oh fuck! Can't do that because that's gonna fuck over other people. But that was a. You know what? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start produce flame.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna throw it at him. But I'm also gonna. You can turn yourself in now, or die like the rest of the fuckers. And I'm gonna try to intimidate him.
So you can't.
I can't hold produce flame.
Well,
It's a cantrip at
Because that
will.
would take
is it a cantrip? I can't remember what fucking. Let me look at it.
Produce flame,
for
cantrip
fire
at will.
capacity it is, yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, we're good. Okay. So he's going to say, "I'd rather die than go to prison."
Very well, and I'm going to throw it at him.
Okay, make a ranged spell attack.
That is going to be plus. It's not plus. Oh, it is. It's plus 5. 20 something.
Yeah, that is him.
It was 17 plus 5. And a d8. We're gonna do the red one because I'm an asshole. 4 points damage.
Okay. The flame kind of like poof across him, and he's like, "Ugh." He looks all right.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's not like fucking crippled or nothing.
Okay.
So that'll bring us to Neris's turn.
I still use the abilities of my cloak when I'm in animal form.
No.
Okay. So I'll just go ahead and use my action to attack him with my beak again.
Okay, make an attack.
That's a crit.
Oh shit, okay.
I have to pull out the D8 again because for some reason I put it away. And that is a 6, 7, 8 damage.
8? Okay. Yep, okay. Alright, so as you kind of like fucking peck him twice, he's like, it's hard to describe just a good pecking, so I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're fine.
Stab him into the ground.
Like
Yeah,
the seagulls
take that out
pecking
of
the bread
context.
out of your hands and ow.
Yeah, so he's going to take his turn, and he's going to, let's see, what is he going to do? He's going to, he's going to, from his pouch on his side, he's going to pull out a scroll and unwrap it,
Oh shit.
and he's going to read a rune aloud, and as he does that, he disappears.
No! No!
What?
Ah,
What the fuck?
Man just up and poof.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
what?
So, yeah, that'll bring us to Bo's turn.
What the fuck am I?
Oh, I gotta unbury him. Fuck.
Ah.
uh, so Root, yeah, goes out of the thing. Fucking, I can't do anything to try and find it. I would just have to swing wildly.
Yeah.
Fuck
You're right.
me. God
Don't you have
damn
like
it.
blood senses or something?
That's
I
for
do,
me.
but yeah, for a fiend or undead.
Oh yeah. Sorry, my bad.
That's
think-
okay. It's Rue's the only thing I can do that for right now, homie.
I think Lothric can detect good and evil. Oh wait, no, he's
Lothric
down.
is still down.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay, fine. Fuck me. I'm gonna try. Cole, would I be able to try and cast Blood Curse of Binding on him right before he drinks that, right before
So-
he uses that damn thing?
You.
If not, it's okay. He's already done it. Then Bo's just gonna run in with his crossbow and try and take a shot in the dark.
Does
I'm gonna
it?
say it would have taken a reaction, but because you were helping Rue, it wouldn't have worked.
Okay, yeah. So Bo's just booking it toward in that direction and just shooting his shot, I guess.
Hi,
No,
I
never
really
mind.
like you. You're hot.
Stop.
Bow shooting the shot.
No,
Oh.
you have to do it with the country accent. Not Valley
Oh
Girl.
god. Oh god damn it.
Shoot your shot.
Wait, is Blood Curse Binding sight-based?
Not
Uh,
technically, is it?
hang
In the bonus
on.
action, you attempt to bind a large or smaller creature
It's-
that you can see, that I can
Oh,
sight-based.
okay. I was just
Yeah.
curious.
see. Okay, Bo's running over, just running 12 feet over here. And vaguely, hopefully, maybe, sure. And, shooting in the vague direction that the guy went.
Which is.
I'm assuming he went up the ladder?
I mean, you can try.
Ah, fuck me. Okay, wait, so, Night Eye, does Night Eye affect any of that shit? I don't think it fucking does.
Fucking 10.
Night Eye, I get disadvantage on attack, or, yeah, on attack, oh, I get disadvantage on attack rolls.
Do a good job.
Okay.
Or you could
I'm
just
trying to
like,
be smart.
Daenerys, what are you doing? Oh no, that's fucking...
That's me.
Never
Okay,
mind.
so,
I thought it was 10.
Plus 6, so that's 13.
Okay. The arrow whooshes through the open slat of the thing and does not connect with anything.
Damn it.
So is that your turn?
That's all I can do, yeah.
Okay, that'll bring us to Rue's turn.
Great. So she gets her bearings, and she's still pretty, like, adrenaline pumped right now, but she sees Lothric, kind of on the ground, you know, as he is. And she's going to cast. Which one do I want to cast? There's a couple. We'll just do Cure Wounds.
Okay.
That's a D8. Let me find that bitch.
So are you moving over to Lothric to do that?
Yeah, my bad. Let's see. There's not like a concern of thief, is there? Yeah, not really. I can't grab that fucking dice. Okay.
Wunderbar.
So that's a D8 plus 8. That's 8.
You
Point.
come back to 8 health, Lothric, as you back to consciousness.
Thank you.
And with that, you all watch as a small red bead comes from this corner of the room and lands right about here. As it... And then it explodes.
Oh,
Fuck.
fuck.
I need all of you to make a
Oh,
dexterity
shit.
saving throw for me.
Fuck me, dude.
Oh,
Hey!
wait, hold on.
Oh,
Oh,
that's the
Good
wrong
nail
dice.
this, because I always do.
I got the same fucking roll. What?
That's a dirty
Lothric
20.
and Daenerys do it at disadvantage because they have played.
Wait, who
At
does it at
disadvantage? I already
disadvantage?
rolled. I
Sorry,
rolled
sorry,
a
Rue,
fucking
sorry,
natural
sorry,
one.
sorry. Not Daenerys, sorry. Rue.
Oh, at disadvantage?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, I got dirty 20 for one. What's the other? Son of a fucking bitch.
Was it a nat 1?
No, it was a 2.
Oh, bro!
slightly more insulting.
Wait, it is a dex save, right?
Dex save, yeah.
Okay, cool. I got a 22.
Okay.
17.
I have +3, so 4.
Okay.
Let's
So,
fucking go, dude.
what is the... What does it say? Okay, I'll say Lothric and Magnus both make it, so you only take 3d6. The rest of you take 6d6 damage.
Jeez.
Wait, I rolled a 25.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
I'm also fireproof. Does that do anything? Or fire resistant? Does that do anything?
Yes, it would reduce it by half. So,
Nice.
Magnus, you take 5 points of fire damage. Lothric, you take 10, so you're back to unconsciousness.
Damn!
Fucking god damn it.
And then the rest of you take... Or, you also take 10 points of fire damage. The rest of you take...
How much?
Okay.
Give me just a second.
That's okay.
Oh, that's a
Fuck
lot.
me up.
You each take 27 points of fire damage as a fireball.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, dude.
What the sh...
You.
Well, Daenerys is now back in her normal form.
And unconscious.
Yeah.
Ruse down.
And with that, he reappears. And as you all are recovering from the blast, he's going to climb the ladder and escape.
Can I make a thing from that, or no?
You're not in combat with him, so you don't get an attack of opportunity.
But he... Okay, never mind. I thought it was if you pass within the 5 whatever.
No, you have to be... Let me look it up. Because I believe it's if you're engaged in combat with him.
It might be. I
Oh,
thought
you
it
know
was
what? No, I'm wrong.
otherwise.
Sorry, my bad. You do get an attack.
So Bo and I both get opportunity, right? Or
No, he's going to go, like...
Oh, I think it's just
he'll
you.
go this way, this way, this way.
okay.
It's just...
Well, fuck me then. I guess I will do. Can I try to grapple him?
Attacks of opportunity only...
Is it? It's
Exist.
just an attack. Okay.
It's just an attack.
Okay. Sorry. I just was curious. I didn't know if. I mean, yeah. Fuck. I can't do that. Fuck it, fine. As he's climbing up the ladder, can I point up my rapier and say Sinus and try to light him on fire?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that is the thing I would like to do, please and thank you. Where is my thing? I don't remember how many dice it was. Oh yeah, that fucking hits. What is it? Fucking... Sorry, I'm really bad at math, guys. 19, 23... 23 hits?
I mean, yeah, obvious.
Okay, I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to his thing because I was like, oh yeah, I'm never gonna hit him. But, and then it's, let me pull up my little picture. Ooh. And we're gonna use this one. 9. No. 6, 79, 12.
Okay. So he catches flame, but he's gonna make. He still manages to ascend the now on fire ladder.
Fuck.
And you watch as the rest of the pillars go up in flames. The fire starts crackling. Rue, Daenerys, and Lothric are all down. That's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Oh god damn it!
my
Fuck.
God.
Fuck.
Oh.
I'm actually really fucking glad that I have that there, because holy fucking shit.
Damn.
None of you assholes are allowed to sleep in one room ever again. Now, fuck you. We're doing cuddle pile.
Yeah!
Oh, I want to cuddle with you.
I said it before that Rue is going to be traumatized from sleeping in a room by herself now.
Wait, there are still other people in the cages, right?
Yeah.
God
Are all of
damn
them
it.
full?
Or yes, every single. There are 4 other people down here.
Okay.
Holy fuck. I did not think I
Well,
was gonna
I'm gonna get
kidnapped
off because I
today.
gotta wake up at 4 in the morning.
Well, before you go, we gotta say
Oh,
we
goodbye.
gotta do
Right.
our outro, guys.
So, I would like to make sure that all of you wonderful people out there know that all the music in tonight's session was made by the wonderful Michael Gelfi. Check him out on YouTube. That's GHELFIMICHAEL. That's Gelfi Michael, but it's the other way around. Michael Gelfi. He does wonderful, amazing music, so please check him out. And yeah, that's all from me.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please subscribe, leave a like, comment down below, do all that good stuff, and
Every like is a single gold piece added to our medical bill that Rue is covering.
Sure is.
I really hope by the end of this, if Rue makes it, she's going to dock up like several thousand gold.
oh yeah,
Thousand?
probably.
What the fuck do you mean? It's million.
Compensation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there ain't no workers' comp in this bullshit, man.
Right? For
Those
everything that
those
she's
late
been
charges.
through today.
Those late charges are gonna be
Those late
racking up.
charges.
It's fucking compound
the
interest,
interest
bitch.
rate is absolutely like, oh, all the way up there.
It's a like a 20% interest rate. It's something insane.
Yeah.
All right. Well, bye, stream.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Stream. Fuck.